All right, so we are live. Hope everyone's doing okay and everyone is doing fine. And we're just going to be talking random, probably random movies, random movie talk. The title is just me trying to think of something different instead of the typical title. So just a typical live stream like usual. But yeah, I hope everyone is doing okay and hope everyone is doing fine. Feel free to let me know if everyone's going okay. Sage, RJ, Dara, DJ Donnelly, Alter Ego, Bobby Reynolds, Lord Cosmo, Monoval, Frame by Frame, Preminator, Arcade, AB James. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's doing okay. And this is pretty much just a typical live stream, just talk about whatever, think about whatever, seeing what happens next, and all sorts of things. So that's pretty much it. So maybe we'll have some guests, maybe not. We will see. There might be some people showing up. Thanks, DJ Donnelly. Uh, I don't read Sports Illustrated, so I don't know who the winners are. So, hey, Caleb, hope you're doing well. DJ Mexicano, thank you, Darts. Is it Dartsy? Dartsy? Not sure how you pronounce it, but thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not, as far as I know, maybe I'll stream on my birthday, but there's nothing special going on that day, which is the 25th. Uh, so, yeah, not much else is going on as far as I know. But other than that, we will see what we will see. Once Upon a Time in the West, I didn't see it, so can't say anything about it. Bright Side, never heard of it, Bobby. Sorry. No, no problem. Exorcist Believer screenings, are you surprised? Why should anyone be surprised at that? Why should anyone be surprised about Exorcist Believer tainting? The title alone sucks. The idea of the film sucks. So why are people that surprised by it? So yeah, like I said, it's not much surprise in all that nature. Hey there, Lord Cosmo. Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's doing well. Plain, never seen it. Have never seen it. Sorry, can't say anything. Hey there, Aragorn. Hope you're doing well. Flamin' Hot Cheetos biopic. I don't know why you need a biopic on that thing. That sounds like a Funny or Die sketch to do a biopic on that. Uh, maybe Cam. We'll see. We'll see. How you doing, Cam? No, I'm not watching a film. I just put the Monday movie Nitro. Just I would be something different instead of just talk or chat. And we usually talk movie news anyway, so it fits as well. Monday movie Nitro. So then we're usually talking films anyway. So yeah, bit surprise. But yeah, sorry, just look at the chat. Hello to everyone again. Cole, hello there. Derek Roberts, hello there. Hope everyone's doing okay. Everyone's doing all right. I've never seen my Big Fat Greek Wedding anyway, so do I look like the type of guy that would watch my Big Fat Greek Wedding movies? Alter do I look like that type of guy? Hey, Dark Metal, doing well? Yeah, I don't keep up with swimsuit, Sports Illustrated, any of that crap. Do not keep up with it at all. Stay there.
What's happening, bro? To say my brother from another mother.
Doing well.
I fucked it up there.
Just saying hi to the channel.
I fucked up my user, my thing over here. Brother from another brother. That don't sound right. Can I? Is there a way I can fix this shit?
I don't know.
Oh God. I gotta
guess
go.
it makes it funnier that way. So.
Oh God damn it.
Brother from another brother.
That don't sound right. Oh God. Is there a way I can come back and come back in? Maybe I can edit it or what?
You could try.
Okay, let me see. How
Yeah,
do I
you
get?
have the same thing.
Okay, I gotta leave studio. Let me go to settings. Let me go to
just
settings. Leave. Okay.
Or so it don't
Let
matter.
me see. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Yeah, he actually put I guess he meant to put brother from another mother, but he put brother from another brother. So he'll be back. No, I did not like Smile. Smile was a lame regurgitation of The Ring. There's nothing that original different. It was The Ring meets It Follows. That's all it is. So there's nothing that special about it. Well, I cough one sec. There you go. I mean, you can watch it if you want, but I mean, it's just my opinion does not reflect yours and vice versa. So, Alien Gab, thank you for the kind words. I appreciate it. I still do rants. I just don't call them rants because I just got tired of putting rants in the title. So I try to come up with something a bit different, like a lot of dumb choices or one of the worst movies I've seen so far. I don't know, just spice it up a bit. Hey there, Monoval. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, here we go, I think.
I fixed it. Oh boy, how you been, bro? Yeah, my brother from another mother, not the other brothers. This is what happens when you get up real early in the morning and you come out of work and you got a lot of stuff in your mind and you want to unwind and you try to be clever with something. You realize you shoot yourself in the foot. That's what happens. But hi everybody and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. How you been, bro? You okay?
Doing well. I'm doing okay.
That's good.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
No, Monoval, when I watch anything, I just put Monday movie Nitro, just have a different title. Because we're always talking movies anyway. And
that's cool. Yeah,
MMN. Sounds like it fits,
cool.
So.
Yeah, I like it.
But no, we're not watching anything.
No, we're not watching anything. No. It'd be nice if we could one day. Maybe we could cook something up. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. It's your show. You the man. That's it. I'm just a guest, no doubt. Oh man, but I give a hi to everybody in the comments. I can see comments over here. I didn't realize I could do that. Wow, I can see. Wow, I didn't know I could see everybody over here. Cool. Good. I'm sorry if I started the Monovo. Monovo, thank you. Say hey, how you doing? And whatnot. All these guys. Predmated. The Predamated. I'm sorry if I'm tongue twisted tonight. How you doing? And whatnot. All you guys, how you doing? Lord Cosmo, all of you. What's up? Okay. So what's the topic tonight, Matt? What's on your mind? Let's chat. Let's rap. What do you want to do, man?
I don't know. I just turn this on. I just see where the chat takes us and see where it's coming. So
yeah,
that's pretty much what I do usually. Because whenever I try to do a topic, it never stays on course. There's a lot of random questions that come in. So that's why I haven't really done a lot of topics.
Okay, cool. Now to answer one of the people's question there, no, Travis, 1994. I'm not Colombiano. No. I'm Puerto Rican, but I'm not Colombiano. But thank you, though. It's the first time I ever get mistaken for being Colombian. No problem. And such. That's cool. Very interesting. Yeah, alter ego, bro. How you doing? What's that? Yeah, man. Yeah, I just turned 44 on Friday.
Oh, cool. Yeah, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you so much. It's a valid little thing I can ask. You know, now, when you guys have a birthday, right? Would you want But how would you guys react to birthdays? Like, do you like the people that come up and give you surprise or cakes or gifts, or you just want something simple like, hey, like happy birthday and such, you know? Like something just general, simple, or you just the person that's like, I don't care if people remember my birthday or not. Fucking, you know, just it is what it is. I'm getting day older. You know, what can you do? That's a good, valid question to ask you. Well, what are your 2 cents on that, Matt? You know, I always been a guy that like, no one remembered me. You know, at least no one told me happy birthday or anything. You know.
I don't really care either way.
Oh,
It doesn't matter either way to me. So
yeah, that's true. I mean,
whatever
you
the
live.
case happens.
I mean, life is precious, of course. You know. And they're like that. I've known people that get really, really crazy about that. They didn't remember me and me. They get all cuckoo and stuff, and not like that, you know. I was asking myself that question the other day because I remember I would get people that would call up on the phone and start singing happy birthday. Granted, I wasn't expecting it, but they'll do that. And like for the past 2 years, no one's done that. So it's like, did I do something wrong? And this was fucked up about it. I do it to other people and whatnot and such. But maybe it's just I look too much into everything. I'm too deep and such. I can see nobody in that. Yeah, I see Gary Barlow mentioned about birthday, but it's cool. No big deal. Thank you, DJ, for saying that. I appreciate it. Yeah, and so, but thank you, Matt, as well. Yeah, yeah. For Alex Sanchez, I actually grew up watching Battlestar Galactica from '78. I don't know if Matt's ever heard of it. Matt might have heard me bring it up a few times. And such.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Yeah, yeah. I never got around to seeing the newer show they did in the 2000s and whatnot. I heard mixed things about it, but yeah, you know, and such. But I have a loyalty to the original show. I thought I got better as the show was almost on its way out, and the reason the show ended wasn't because of ratings. It was too expensive for TV and such. And then plus George Lucas tried to sue them. I like what one of the stars who sadly passed away from the show, Richard Hatch, what he said at a panel discussion. Well, George Lucas tried to sue us because we used John Dykstra to create the model work and everything. But then the judge ruled against it because they realized George Lucas does not own outer space, which I like that. He said that. It's true. He doesn't own outer space. You know, there's space. I want to sue. No, you can't. Sorry. You got Don Dykstra's, you know, designs. I mean, granted, the guy needs work. What the fuck, you know, and such and everything. Wow. So you saw Cecil? Well, not yet, Matt.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen it? A good fucking movie. I mean, I liked it. I mean, I don't know what your thoughts on it. All I can say is, if you were not happy with Inglourious Bastards, I think this one will be for you. And whatnot. Yeah, I saw that in the theater.
Okay.
And such. I had a strange theater experience with it because for some reason on my Regal Theater, they're showing it in subtitles and the majority of the movies in English. It's like the second time they've done that. When I saw Bullet Train last year, it was the same bullshit. I don't know why. I mean, granted, they're not in the way of the film, so I don't know. Maybe once you... Well, there you go, look, Cosme. Pred Mediator wants me to find out, ask my thoughts on Arnold's Fubar TV series. I don't know. I mean, I don't have Netflix. I just have a feeling it's going to be Arnold in the background. If he does anything, it'll be doubles or CGI or with quick cuts. The girl who plays his daughter, I don't mind the actress. She was in Top Gun Maverick. She was that one that played Phoenix, that character. But I don't know. I mean, in a way, it's sort of Arnold's, in a strange way, sequel to True Lies. In a strange way. He's a guy who was a spy and now he's leaving the business. And then they move this shame trash can out the way and such. Sometimes I never keep track of what this camera records. What are the garbage pails there for? Yeah, right. Oh, boy. Well, thank you, Jack. I appreciate it. Neopunk, thank you. And whatnot. Cheetos is getting a biopic? Really? Who's Cheetos? Cheetos is the actual Cheetos, or is this the name of a person?
The Flaming Hot Cheetos thing, I guess, is the end of some biopic, or who created that, I guess.
Really? I didn't know the Flaming, that was a thing. Really? Wow.
It's pretty stupid. pretty fucking dumb, to be honest.
Yeah.
Uh, see, just looking, see. Jack Thompson says happy birthday to Effrey.
Yeah. Thank you, Jack.
Ryan says happy birthday as well.
Thank you, Ryan, as well. Yeah. It's a little belated, but thank you. Better late than never. No worries. Yes, it was on the 12th. It was on a Friday. But thank you, though. Thank you, guys. Very, real sweet. That's all it takes sometimes. Just say, hey, by the way, happy birthday. That's all. No biggie. And so you don't have to sing it or I don't need an all-star banner to sing happy. None of that stuff or nothing, I'm 44, man. Wow. About 2 months ago, about a month ago, I had this weird pain on my foot. No, it's not diabetes, thank God. But I realized how sensitive my body's become now. Real crazy. It's like the fly, like the shit like Billy Crystal says, the City Slickers. God. Oh man. Last year alone I caught a spasm. That was horrible. Ugh. You know how it is? You can't lay down. Goodness, for 2 nights. Went to the emergency room. No ambulance, thankfully. I was able to walk there very slowly. That's it. And they gave me some pills. So 2 pills to take. I took that. Went for a sleep. They gave me 3 days off from work. Thankfully, I had days left, so it was great and such. And then I had to be very extra careful when I move. It's like very scary. You move too fast. That was last year. That was a matter of fact. That was Labor Day, so that was the end of the summer for me. Oh God, I don't wish that on nobody though. That was just horrible. Thank you, Caleb. I'm looking at I didn't realize all those times I've been on here, I can actually see the chat on the side here. I didn't realize that. Wow, that's cool. Dante as well. You guys are real sweet. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Blast type. Call Warner's movie in game chamber. Okay. Okay. So, well, Dolph Lundgren, I guess that came up for the whole thing with. He did this very good interview, which I want to see when it's completed, because the guy who did it, he did a 1 hour interview with Arnold, which was pretty decent, despite him not mentioning much of his movies. But Arnold never going to talk about. Arnold is never going to talk about Commando. I'll be shocked at this new Netflix one he's got coming out. That one I'm actually looking more forward to than that Fubar show, to be honest. If any of the movies get mentioned besides Terminator, Conan, Predator, Total Recall, like there's other films you did too, Arnold. Come on, Commando did get you into the ball game. Come on, Commando was the one that made you go up against Sly. Yeah. Yeah. So, let's see. But what are your thoughts on that stuff with Dolph Lundgren? I know he mentioned that battle with cancer and such for 8 years.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, I've talked about it before. It sucks. There's not much more that could be said about it.
Okay.
It's too bad they went through all that. So, there's really not much else I could say about it.
Yeah. Wow. They do tap on the whole thing with the divorce stuff, that he admits of some adultery things, and I like what he said was like, the more I cheated on my wife, the more money she spent. So hence why he was in a hole for a while and he had to pay back some money and such. I think he's out of the hole now and such. Now,
Arnold's not gonna be talking about Raw Deal and Red Heat and stuff. Like, come on now, guys. He's not gonna be talking about that stuff. It's gonna be more about his life and his ambition and wanting to, his career and all that stuff. But he's not gonna be talking about Red Heat and Raw Deal in that documentary. I would bet every dollar on it.
If they did, I'll be shocked. I mean, if any movie's gonna get mentioned, I guarantee what it's gonna be: Terminator, Terminator 2. Total Recall, maybe Predator. That's pretty much it. Or Twins. The story for Twins was fun. I mean, I remember hearing that story before. How he made a bet with the theater. I mean, with the Universal, about a pay cut or something. That if the movie doesn't work out, that he pays money. But if it works out, he gets the percentage of the box office. And Universal, they got egg on their face because the movie was a big hit. And since then, they never get offered a deal like that ever again. So Arnold got the last laugh. So in a way, Arnold doing comedy, hey, of course people are gonna pay to see it.
Let's see, just seeing if there's anything here.
Mm.
Oh, Jab Thompson wants your opinion on Expendables 4.
Okay. Well,
Your opinion.
I have no hope for it. To be honest, I mean, I don't mind the Lee Christmas character in the first film. It's just with Stallone destroyed those sequels. Sadly, he really did. He didn't put much effort into those sequels as he should have. Maybe it was one of those movies. One movie is all you could have done. Maybe it's one of those things. All those people, one movie, you can't leave egos at the locker room. The egos are still there. So what could Patrick Hughes do? What could Simon West do? And his new director they got for Expendables 4, what the fuck could he possibly do? And what's gonna separate this from any other Jason Statham film? Oh, he's gonna give him the franchise. And what else? What else is gonna do? Are there any of the Expendables there besides Dolph? The Eco Way is also what? Eco Way is gonna have a shaky can't fight with Statham. So, oh yeah, did you see the trailer for the Meg 2? Which they're trying to keep the rating a secret, which I know is gonna be a PG-13. They're not gonna give Statham that much budget for a creature feature film to be R-rated. If it is, I'll be fucking shocked. So what are your thoughts about that? Did you see the trailer for that? Meg 2?
Yeah, it sucked.
Yeah. Barracuda!
It was,
They got put that music in there. Oh god.
Fucking stupid.
Yeah, Barracuda.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Stupid song too.
Yeah. Every time I hear Barracuda, I think of fucking McGee's Charlie's Angels. That's in one of the scenes. Barracuda.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fuck the May 2. I don't give a shit about that movie. I didn't like the first one, so yeah, I don't care about the sequel.
Yeah.
And suck my balls.
I was surprised Statham agreed to do a sequel. After what I heard that him and the director got fucked over, unless it's a different director or they made it worth his while. I don't know.
Well, I mean, what else is Statham doing?
Exactly. Jack and shit. Jack left town, pretty much. Wow.
Yeah, Statham ain't doing jack shit.
Yeah. I see Neopunk. Yeah, Neopunk 76 asked my thoughts on the Hellboy films. They're there, to be honest. I mean, I don't mind Ron Perlman in the first two movies. I was one of the few people that didn't mind the David Harbour one, despite the problems it has. And I guess Neil Marshall got fucked over doing that 2019 movie and whatnot.
That movie was a pile of shit.
Yeah.
In my opinion. It's pile of dog shit.
I don't know. So I look at Guillermo del Toro, I got spoiled because I saw the kick-assery of Blade 2 and I wanted to bring that same energy to those films. Now, granted, those films, he deals a lot of makeup, practical, creature stuff. I respect that, but I like Ron Perlman, but I want R-rated creatures and fighting and Hellboy not being held back. We're gonna say fuck and shit, like that and such.
Yeah, they did that in the reboot, and that movie sucked.
Yeah, well, and such.
So to me, it doesn't matter if it's a dog shit movie. Yeah. I think the first two Hellboys are good movies. The reboot was a piece of shit. Okay. Inconsistent tone, bad effects, bad acting. Nothing good in that movie.
I mean, I don't mind. Like I said, I don't hate any of the films. It's just I want the kick-ass of what he brought to Blade 2, and I didn't see that in the first two Hellboy. Maybe the second one a little bit with the fight with the baby gun. He calls the baby and he shoots the giant creature. All right, and such. But I don't know. I don't even know if they're ever gonna give us an honest, full-blown Hellboy. Maybe in animation form, if Ron Perlman could voice him. Mm-hmm. I doubt Ron Perlman's going to get in the suit again and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Alter Ego, bro, I'd never heard of that game before, so I can't give much can't get much.
Yeah, a lot of people ask about stuff that we've never even heard of before, so it's
Okay.
like we can't say anything about it.
All right. Oh, Terminator! I really enjoyed the 2019 Child's Play remake. I wanted to see that in the theater, and thanks to Avengers Fuck Game, it was impossible because they pulled it out within less than a week after it opened. Because Disney wanted to re-release Avengers Endgame, even though they already made their fucking money in May, but they want to re-release it again because they had no summer movie. So Child's Play remake got pushed to the curve. I wanted to see that in the theater. I really liked that film a lot. I feel it's a very underrated remake that actually became its own thing because I don't care for what's his name, what he's doing, Brad Dourif and the show and all this bullshit with Voodoo for Dummies and See the Cult and the Clit of Chucky. I don't give a fuck anymore. I actually liked the Mark Hamill. I thought he did a wonderful job as the new Chucky. I thought the director did a wonderful job as well. And such. Good music, good score. I like the score for the new reboot as well. Yeah, I did see the trailer, Jack Thompson, for the Stallone reality show. That looks might be interesting. Okay. What are your thoughts on that, Matt? The Stallone reality show, the Stallone family.
Fucking stupid.
Really? Oh, okay.
Hocus knows best bullshit. No, I don't need to see Stallone in a fucking reality show.
Mhm.
Just shut up and talk about movies, Stallone. Stop being a dumbass with these
That's
stupid
true.
choices.
Yeah.
They got all these stupid fucking choices. Cliffhanger 2, stupid fucking reality shows because your daughter begs you to do it. Get your head out of your ass, Sly. What the fuck?
Mm.
Yeah, I'm giving him tough love because he fucking deserves a kick in the ass. Just keep doing stuff like Tulsa King, not stupid reality shows. Why do I give a fuck about that?
Well,
Stupid.
that's true. Makes sense. I'm a little curious, but I don't have Paramount Plus. I'd be curious to look at one episode and such. I mean, reality shows are they even a thing anymore? To be honest, compared to the early 2000s, the
I mean,
reality
the
shows even.
Kardashians been popular forever.
Oh, really? Wow. What about those assholes in the Jersey Shore? Whatnot?
I never paid attention to them. Well, thank you, Framber. I appreciate it. It's either Marine or Beau is Afraid. Probably Beau is Afraid. It's the worst film I've seen this year. Uh, yeah, it's between those two.
Isn't it? But
Scream
isn't it?
6 is up there, but
But
go
isn't
ahead.
isn't it strange that he wants to do a sequel to Cliffhanger now? But wasn't there an option at one point back in the late '90s? Wasn't he? Wasn't they gonna do a sequel to Cliffhanger involving a
Yeah, called The
storm?
Dam.
Or Dam? Yeah, Hoover
The
Dam or
Hoover
something.
Dam.
Yeah, I'm like, what? They gonna do the Hoover Dam now? And he's talking about, oh, he wants to go on location, not deal with green screen. It's gonna be green screen. Come on, Sly is too old to be in a regular giant icy mountain in that condition. Nah. Even though he claims, oh, I want to fly the helicopter, and it's my daughter. So once again, he ain't doing nothing. A character and another person playing his daughter is gonna be doing all this shit. So pretty much a backdoor fucking remake to the fucking other bullshit.
Yeah, I'll mention that now. Friday, probably 9 p.m. Central Time on this channel. It'll be the Dead Pit guys, me and Stem and Mark will be watching The Evil Dead Rise. It'll be my first time viewing of that and first time reaction. So
Oh,
this
okay.
Friday, 9 p.m., there'll be a stream of that. So
Oh, that's cool. All
give my
right.
first honest reaction on Evil Dead Rise since I do have a copy of the film.
Oh, you do? Okay,
So
that's cool.
I'll be doing that Friday.
All right. It won't get you no bullshit, would it?
Not just I'm not showing the footage. It's
Oh,
just
that's
me
good. Yeah.
enough
All right.
talking.
All right.
It's
Talking
already
about.
released on video.
Oh, it was already released already. Wow, that was fast. Wow.
Yeah.
That was the quickest fucking release ever. My goodness. Shit.
Yeah, it came on digital. Let's see real quick. April 21st.
Or that
No,
fast?
April 21st went to like theaters, and the digital was May 9th.
That's
Yeah,
quick.
May 9th it came on digital.
Wow. At one point, wasn't that supposed to release that straight to HBO Max? But then something
Yeah,
happened, and they said, "Oh, let's go to a theater." And I don't know how did it do box office wise? Was
made
it
a
a
lot
hit?
of money.
Go figure, of course.
About 70 million in the U.S. and over 100 million worldwide. Made more
Hey,
money than Shazam too.
wow. The Shazam 2 was a
So
bomb, I think. 'Cause I don't even think it made money on
yeah,
opening
huge
weekend.
bomb.
Wow.
No,
Well,
so yeah, Evil Dead Rise made a lot of money. So go figure.
yeah, of course. And funny enough, I mean, next month there's going to be a showdown between Marvel and DC in a strange way because the
Wait,
Flash.
wait.
What's up?
Patrick, you don't need to see no goddamn Fast X. You need to be here on Friday at 9 p.m. There'll be a better show than Fast X to see Vin Diesel and Jason Momoa for 3 hours jerking off. And it's not going to be the end. There's going to be two more movies. There's going to be a trilogy now. Fast X, the trilogy. Because they're turning that into three movies now.
They are? I thought it was just two movies. Now
Yeah,
it's three? Oh, brother.
now it's three. So you don't need to watch Fast X. You don't need to watch more of Jason Momoa doing his impression of Aquaman again, where he was Aquaman, and just you don't need to do that. You need to be here Friday at 9 p.m. Be a better show. You
Uh,
watch Fast X, and 2 days later it'll be on streaming. So
yeah, pretty
you don't
much.
need to watch that shit.
Yeah,
You need to watch it.
yeah.
Well, you're not allowed to watch. You're not allowed to like it after Paul Walker passed away. I can't allow it. You're not allowed to like it. Paul Walker passed away. The franchise died. I won't allow it. I won't allow anyone on this channel liking Fast and Furious movies after Paul Walker. Sorry. And those reviews will be up tomorrow. I'll put all four of them up. Thank you, Effrey. The
Okay.
Paul Walker stuff.
Oh, yeah? Oh, okay, cool. All right, so you did see them. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
That was quick. Wow.
and some of them were better than I remember. So
Okay.
I'll upload them probably late tonight, and they'll be up by tomorrow. I'll just
Oh,
upload all four.
oh, that's great. Okay, cool, man. I thought I was gonna see those things like maybe like in the end of the month or some shit. It's like I gotta do 4 movies for every damn. Because
Nah,
I gave you
I'll make some
options.
time.
All right, thank you, man. I gave you some other options, some other cancellation
Yeah, I
prizes
appreciate
or
it.
whatnot.
But it was nice to revisit them again, so it actually worked out.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. All right, that's cool.
But yeah, you guys, you don't need to see Fast X.
Yeah. I'm getting tired of looking at all these bullshit trailers to it too, because they always kept popping up and all this nonsense and whatnot.
Well, I hope that you get a good blowjob out of it. If someone else wants to go with it. Make sure you get the blowjob, otherwise it's not
Well, at least
worthwhile.
if someone's going with you or whatnot, at least they pay
There's
for
three
the.
movies, there's three X's.
Well, at least they nah, but at least
It's
they
a crossover triple X, Fast triple X.
yeah, triple X. There you go for
They're
the
actually
action.
the same person.
Yeah, but like
They're
I
the
was
same
saying,
person, actually. Vin Diesel, the same guy.
but I was saying, look, the best part
Dahmer's
is
off
if you don't have
is triple X.
you don't have to pay for nothing. If the other person's paying for it, then go in where you want to watch, as long as you ain't coming out of your pocket, you know, and whatnot.
Unless it's your dick out of your pocket, then they have to suck
Well,
it
there
while
you
you're in
go.
the movie theater.
That's it. All of a sudden, yes, yes. Oh, the movie that good? No, it's this. Yes.
That's the only thing in your pocket. It better be pulled out. Not money, not tube of toothpaste or tube of socks or
I guess the
chewing
popcorn.
bubblegum.
I guess the popcorn trick, right? You done the popcorn trick before?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know it is, yeah.
Oh god.
That's part two. Yeah, electric boogaloo.
I like what
Fast triple.
I like what Gary Blow Jr. says. That's something I know. That's something Mike would say. You know, I don't want to repeat it, but you know what he said there. That's something Mike would say. Mike used to always say that a lot. That's he would say that. We start laughing. I was like, come on, Mike. Okay. There you go, Terminator.
No one has to say any more Fast and Furious movies.
Yeah. I would like to see one bomb one day, but they're not gonna do it because everybody has such the Woody for Vin Diesel and all this shit. And did you hear some bullshit? Now they want to do a Fast and Furious, another spin-off, the female version. You heard about that bullshit? With
No.
Michelle Rodriguez, oh yeah, Brie fucking Larson. And let me guess, Charlize Theron, she won't be a villain anymore because nobody stays a villain in these goddamn films anymore. They become heroes in the next movies now.
Oh, but she'll be the main villain throughout like all the films.
Who?
All the female villain.
Who?
Charlize.
She should. She stay
Should
as
be
the
the
villain.
main-
And actually get her ass kicked. It is
Or
interesting here.
Ashley.
Well, whatever she's into. Julian Slowwater Banks said, favorite funny moment of one another. This should be funny. Well, we get to mention
okay.
the moment that just happened a few minutes ago. I fucked up the quotation there. That was fun. Whatnot. What about you? Any funny moments you could think of that from what I've done or what you've done or whatnot over the years and such?
Not what I've done.
Oh,
But you've done put the knife in me.
It's not a knife.
Yeah. From
Well, of course, I
Commando.
can't forget about the ever popular Day of the Dead remake. It's Terry Zombies. I never forget. And then you doing the thing with the cap of the bottle, like a vegan. And they have to wait to the cap and everything. And you were like throwing a water cap at the camera. Well, that one time, you and Mike did a dual rant. Remember what you guys used to do back in the day with the videos on Street Fighter?
Yeah.
Right? And you had nunchucks and you went pa. You just left the camera like that. You said, fuck it. It's just like this. It was like that dangling the shit. And you just left it like that. Yeah, with the nunchucks. That was a good one.
No, I didn't remember that.
Some of the good stuff and everything. And stuff like that. The whole vegetarian zombies always made me crack up. He just came out of nowhere and stuff. Yeah, vegan zombies and stuff. That was some funny stuff and everything. I've had a lot of funny moments looking at stuff Matt's done. It was crazy and everything like that. Then when he did his rant on the first Avatar, it's just a couple of trees and everything. When you making fun of Gerardo Ribisi, or how you would said, imagine Hudson and Avatar. What the hell? Giant blue motherfuckers, what? We're gonna fuck the Marines? All right. So when you care about that stuff, put Hudson and everything, you know? She is, yeah. She is. Frame by frame, she is.
Of
course.
It's
I
know.
Yeah, it's not enough that she fucking up MCU. Now she's fucking up Fast and Furious. More fucked up.
Yeah. It's Brie Larson.
Oh, you remember that one, Neopunk? Neopunk remembers the story I told about Shoot 'em Up when I was in the theater, and it was the we were fighting in the front row. It's a black guy and an older white guy. Yeah, the black guy. You don't know me like that. Oh God. Yeah, it's a lot of funny stuff like that. Well, how about the one when we did the thing on the video game movies? Oh, something with Phantom 2040, and Mike went, no, yeah, and I went, no, and then you kept going, One Vision.
Oh yeah.
That was that one. Well, how can you guys forget the Pokemon thing where I got annoyed after a while? We gotta keep doing this Pokemon stuff. Destiny the Oxoid or the Oxus or whatever the fuck it was called. Another Pokemon. that one. Yeah. Oh man. I'm sure everybody put in the comments there or in the chat there the favorite comedy moments between us over the years. And you remember the outing? The first time we actually did a commentary together, me, you, and Mike. We thought Mike liked the film. Yeah. Mike was like, I don't like this film and everything. It was like that. Me doing the Evil Dead cam, making a sound effect and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vin Diesel definitely has a lot of bombs, Jack Thompson. Endless amount of bombs. That's one of his problems.
That's why he's glued to Fast and Furious. So that's the only thing that doesn't turn into a bomb. Sadly, I would love to see him do a straight up drama. Like fuck it, don't worry about box office, don't worry about action. Do a straight up drama. You already got enough money. He got enough money. He can afford to fail now. You know, do a straight up drama, like Find Me Guilty or what he did in A Man Apart. You know, straight up. You know, prove that you know.
Those films did nothing.
I
Yeah.
know, but still, you know,
Yeah, I agree.
he
It'd
should
be a
give it a shot.
preference to be more of those type of things.
Yeah, you know, take a break from all these ridiculous. Fast and Furious is a fucking joke. I mean, what was the last film? They went to space.
Yeah.
You know, like you were saying, you wouldn't be surprised if a Decepticon showed up now and everything. Oh, you know what I found out? Talk about Transformers. I found out this latest film is actually not directed by Michael Bay. It's directed. They given that film. You know what they gave the film to? The director of Creed 2. That's strange. Why they gave him that film? It's taking place in
Well, I mean,
1994, of course.
he didn't direct Bumblebee either. Someone else
Yeah,
did.
someone else.
So,
You haven't seen Bumblebee yet?
no, I didn't care to. It's
Okay.
John Cena, and I'm kind of done with Transformers.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of over it.
Yeah. Well, someone liked the new Guardians of the Galaxy movie, I guess. Well,
That's cool.
that's cool. To each his
No,
own.
I'm not. I haven't gotten requests for it.
Okay, Alter Ego, you have a good night. No, but Alter Ego, bro. Okay,
Take care.
take it easy. Yeah. Oh, somebody remembers the Halloween 5 ranting commentary that we did a long time ago. That was nice. Yeah, that was a funny one. Yeah, and everything. Wow.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, that was a fun one. As such. Wow. Yeah, a lot of many years we've known each other. A lot of funny stuff happens and whatnot, and then shenanigans and everything. Yeah. It was strange. I was revisiting our first dual. Now I can't say our first. I was our second dual review we did. It's so strange revisiting it because we were so informal. It's like Sierra 12. That used to be my username back in the day, folks. If you guys remember, Sierra 12. That was my name. And of course, you had your Rambo Ralph, whatever the original one and whatnot, and everything before it became For Life. And we were just talking like that randomly because we couldn't do it like we're doing now because the technology wasn't there yet. But you know, it was cool. The video editing and everything, that was cool. The first one was actually the Death Wish 3 one. That's one I would like to do a commentary for one day. Death Wish 3 and everything. That's a classic right there. Yeah. Yeah, I heard about that horror films that Bumblebee is a light reboot. They were trying to do. What you were saying, Matt? Sorry to interrupt you.
I would say Efrey has not seen 65 or Cocaine Bear. Someone was asking that. But he hasn't seen those.
No, not yet. Not yet. I can't close to seeing Cocaine Bear, but then when I found out that the title character isn't in the film much, I'm like, nah. That's it. I'll take a pass. Yeah, so.
Efrey is a good version of Michael Rappaport. A likable version of Michael Rappaport. I like that.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, because Michael Rappaport, he's more sports heavy and stuff. I'm not really the sports heavy guy. I'm more the movie heavy guy. And so, every time I see Michael Rappaport, I always think of Dick Ritchie. That's his character's name from True Romance. What a name too, Dick Ritchie. That's it. Oh God.
Plus, like a lot of guys, they talk a lot about politics as well. Like Rappaport, he talks a lot about that stuff.
He does that too, really? Wow. That could be the kiss of death. My goodness. Wow.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Burial's Cop 4 should come out never, but I'm sure it'll be out later this year.
It's not much. I heard it's basically what the same director Eddie's been working with, the guy who did Coming on America and Dolomite's My Name. So it makes no difference if Jerry Bruckheimer's producing it. I mean, so what? Kevin Bacon's your villain, so what? So it's not gonna bring anything special to it.
Yeah, I mean, they did that TV show, and that wasn't anything much.
Yeah.
No one's requested Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey,
Mhm.
Eric. No one's requested it.
Has anyone requested that Grinch one?
The what?
The I think there was a Grinch one, right? Wasn't there a Grinch horror movie?
Oh yeah, no, no
Oh,
one
I
has.
think it called the Mean One or something called and whatnot.
No,
Yeah.
no, I
Oh.
only ever seen You People with Eddie Murphy. He hasn't seen that one.
Nah, that didn't appeal to me. That didn't appeal. Plus the stuff I hear about it, nah. And such. I saw a movie like that. It was called Guess Who with Bernie Mac and Ashton Kutcher, which I actually don't mind that film. That's me. I don't know what your thoughts are on Guess Who. Did you ever see that one? Bernie Mac, Ashton Kutcher. It was PG
I
13.
vaguely remember that, but I couldn't tell you two things about it.
Okay.
It's been so long.
Yeah, it's that one. I mean, I think what it is, you can't do much with a story like that. Okay, a daughter brings home a guy, the father doesn't like the guy. We saw that already done way back when we Meet the Parents. I mean, what else? What else jokes could you add? I think there was the one that James Franco and Bryan Cranston did, which that was so-so. I forgot the name of that one. That was one I think that I think somebody would be works with Seth Rogen did and such. I forgot if anyone knows the name of that film
Santa
with Bryan.
Inc.
What?
It's a film. What
It's
was
a
in the
film.
film?
Bryan Cranston and James Franco. Oh yeah, it's called Why Him? Why Him?
Oh,
Yeah, with the Bryan Cranston's
yeah.
the father of the lead girl. The lead girl's in love with James Franco. He's like this weird guy. The only thing I
Oh,
got to
yeah.
laugh out of that he has this Asian guy or this black guy who's attacking him like the Pink Panther thing, which Bryan Cranston references that. That's the only thing I got to laugh out of and such. But I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah.
Well, Neopunk is not really much to tell with the White Man Can't Jump story. It's mainly because I'll put it this way: somebody related to me was a big fan of that film. Every time they gave it, it would get aired somewhere. The person would change the TV, and a physical fight would ensue, which would land me, be physically harmed with a bruise to my face and whatnot. Now, granted, I
Mm.
know that's not the movie's fault. That's not the makers of the movie's fault. But it's just me personally. That stigma's connected to that when I see it stuff. And plus, I always liked it. When I see Wesley Snipes and Woody, I liked it more. Money Train more, but that's me. That's just me. I know a lot of people prefer White Man Can't Jump, so that's basically it. And when I get into making it too depressing and such, and turning it into a therapy session, but that's what happens and such. What made
Hmm.
it worse, it was somebody related to me. That's who made it worse and such.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so try to keep it a little more simple there. That's it. Don't mean to bring anybody down. That's it. Oh yeah, Bobby, I did see Willy's Wonderland. Very underrated and such. Hmm. Oh, did you hear that Nicolas Cage? He now he puts Pig as one of his all-time favorite films he's done.
Yeah, I
Wow.
heard that.
At one point, I remember he had Con Air up there. Now, no, Pig is one of my best films. So, all right, no problem, dude.
Hmm.
No, I don't miss Predator. I don't miss the Blockbuster stores because I had a bad experience. I mean, it was there. It was good in the beginning, but when you get accused of not returning something that you return back and such, I think I mentioned the story on the Three Crazy Guys versus the World. It's an older BS cast we did a long time ago. I mentioned more in depth of what happened. I think that video is still up. You might be able to find it there and such. I think it's on Matt's channel on the other channel, the Rambo Around Films or whatever. I think that was a long one we did. It was 4 hours. I think. Wow, me, you, and Mike. I think. Yeah, there was Three Crazy Guys versus the World. In there, I mentioned the Blockbuster story and whatnot and everything. So I don't really
Hmm.
miss it, to be honest. I heard there's a TV series that Netflix did that has this guy Randall Park in it that takes place in a Blockbuster video and such. Did you hear about that bullshit
Hmm.
that they're bringing back Blockbuster Video, Matt? Which is strange. I don't know how.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
Hear
they might
about
be.
that at all.
Yeah, they might be bringing back Blockbuster Video. I don't know why. If everybody's is glued to streaming, unless it's just for nostalgic sake. I mean, I don't know. So
Yeah, I don't know either.
yeah.
Let's see. Uh, yeah, Money Train's a fun movie. It's not a bad movie.
Yeah. Yeah, Butterfly Effect
See.
was pretty good. I actually liked Butterfly Effect. I thought Ashton Kutcher did a wonderful job acting in that. That was a pretty good one. Stay away from the director's cut though. That has the depressing ending. You know, because they had two cuts of that film and whatnot. The theatrical cut is the better ending. So,
This is the reason why people don't stream on Monday nights because they're pretty dead in terms of people being on. So, guess
all
I'll
right.
remember that next time to not stream on Monday night
Oh well. What,
because it
which is the
doesn't
which is
like
the
no
night?
other ride.
Which is the night you get the most popping up? Was it on Saturday nights
I
or
don't know.
well, you never had a night? It was like,
I,
oh shit, it got big.
I guess Friday.
Oh, there you go.
I
Fridays.
guess you just I guess Fridays or Saturdays. I guess,
All right, that's a good idea.
but
Oh, there goes one of your quotes, Matt, from your rant from Eternals. A great sleeping pill. That was the one
hmm,
that you actually went and you did the thing where you put a video of yourself sleeping right here on the corner of the screen, and then you had another
yeah.
one where you were sleeping for it looked like you had narcoleptic for some reason. I think it was in Internals, yeah, the Internals, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I agree, Neil. But
Yeah, it
it's fucking
deserved it.
depressing ending, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty much just questions for you. Like,
Uh, I
Alfred,
know
what's your thoughts on the Family Man?
I've heard of the film, but
The
I never got
Nick
around to seeing it. It's sort of like it's a what if story in a strange way. I guess he thinks he's married to the girl he met. It was Tia Leone and such, but I never got around to seeing it. But I've heard of it though. I've heard of it before. I mean, it's one of those the lesser known Nicolas Cage films. What are your thoughts on Guarding Tess? I remember not minding that one with him and Shirley MacLaine.
remember it being there.
Hmm.
I don't remember a whole lot about it. I remember it being so,
Yeah.
but I don't
What
remember
about
a lot of details of it.
It Could Happen to You?
Mm,
I think that was around the time Nicolas Cage was kind of wearing thin with everybody at that point in time with doing these romantic comedies. I think once he gave us Kiss of Death and then Leaving Las Vegas, like, okay, let's see what else he's got going on and such. He was great in Kiss of Death. At times, he overshadowed David Caruso, which I think that's one of the reasons David Caruso got pissed during the making of that film. He's making me look bad. Well, say, he's more interesting, using a girl as a fucking weight, lifting her up. What you been eating? Stuff like that. Or BAD, balls, attitude, direction. You know, and because he beats to death Michael Rappaport to the song House and Payne's "Jump Around."
mm,
It's time to
okay.
clean out our own backyard. Jump around. Ow! I know he was like a very I don't know what the right word. A very off villain. Like he's the villain. He's dangerous, but he could be very off. Like he's almost like he's looking at himself going, "Ha, I'm cool." I don't know. It was fun to see Nicolas Cage do that type of role, though. It was interesting, though. Yeah. What are your thoughts on Kiss of Death?
I remember not minding the film. Remember a good cast.
Mm-hmm.
That's the most I remember is the cast doing a good job in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My favorite Ninja Turtles character. That's a tough one. Because if I measure them like the way I measure the A team, I love Murdoch. So maybe Michelangelo. I like Michelangelo. I mean, Raphael, he's great because there's so much. That's so much to that character you could play with. I mean, like my man over here says, my man over on this right. I can't get the damn pointing right. Is it this way or that way? Hey, this man over here would say if I'm pointing that man over there would say, that man right over here would say, point it the right way. That's the man that can rescue TMNT. Him, Matt Roller. He could do it. If I had the money, I'll back him. Yeah, he could do it. I said, if any of you guys have the money, you guys should back him because he could rescue the TMNT from fucking nickel and dimes. Yeah.
Nah, Nickelodeon owns it, so I wouldn't be able to do anything anyway.
Yeah. Be nice at that one time to say, you know what, we don't want it no more. Here, take it. That's it. So.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That would be nice.
Yeah. Tell you get it. You'd be like a kid in the candy store. I could do anything I want. God forbid, make a serious Ninja Turtle movie. Oh no! Yes, all right, you could do it. Because hey, if you could do it with Cap, you could do it with the Turtles. If you could do it with Batman, you could do it with the Turtles. If you could take Wonder Woman, make it to a serious character without the duty business with Kel Kadat, you can do it. That's it. Like Rob Schneider, you can do it. That's it. He could do it right there. He's the one that can rescue the series.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh man.
And sorry if it's just hard for me to think of topics to think about because I talk about this stuff all the time, and the movie news is pretty dead. And this year hasn't been much for movies, so it's hard to talk about with subjects that hasn't been brought up before.
That's true. That's true. Oh, did you see? I don't know if I saw this today. I don't know if someone's requested it, but I would like to get your thoughts on it. The Corridor Crew, they did a weird parody trailer called John Thick with Steven Seagal as John Wick.
Yeah, I've seen it. It was kind of funny.
Yeah, it was.
I got some chuckles out of it.
Yeah, they make fun of the way he runs and the way how he did a fight scene sitting down on the chair and everything like that. Like you were fitting great with those guys, just cracking jokes and whatnot and such and everything. Now he had a normal voice. All of a sudden, he talked like a hip black guy. I'm gonna kick his white ass. I said, but you're white too, Seagal. What are you talking about? Okay. Yeah.
Well, primarily, we've already done like a lot of commentaries in Predator 2. We've already done like 3 or 4 commentaries in Predator 2. So
yeah,
they're like on the channel. So.
Yeah. One day we gotta do one for the first movie. That's one thing I don't think we've ever done for the first film.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. We never got a chance to do the first one because that kind of gets shit on now, thanks to Arnold shenanigans and this newer fucking film, Prey, which is getting a goddamn sequel and everything. Wow, that's crazy.
I wouldn't hold my breath for that.
Yeah, yeah. Imagine if a Predator movie actually came out that was good. I know. I think all our minds will fucking blow up, and our brains will come out of our ears. Oh shit! It's good. Yeah, right.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't mind leaving Las Vegas, Neopunk. I didn't mind it. It's not a film we watch, but I know Cage. That's a film I can understand he's proud of because he got the Oscar for leaving Las Vegas and such. Yeah. Okay, I can ask you these questions now because I was gonna save these for requests, but might as well to get you. We kill some time. Get everybody's thoughts in the chat. Okay, Matt, which do you feel is the better movie? The Fly 1986 versus Hollow Man 2000. Now, the reason I asked that is both films involve a scientist as a lead who experiments on himself and then in the third act becomes a monster.
I guess The Fly, I'll choose.
Yeah, yeah. I don't mind Hollow Man. I mean, I watched it again recently. I mean, the pacing doesn't bother me like it used to before. Because I don't want to say Nicholas, Kevin Bacon, he does a good job in the role, but in the beginning of the film, you can see he's an asshole. So naturally, he's going to become a villain because he's an asshole. Jeff Goldblum's character, he's not an asshole. He's a nice guy who just wants to do this experiment because he has issues traveling and he wants to do this thing for teleportation to help people get from A to B. And fortunately, drinking too much, he experimented on himself, and all shit goes wrong, and everything like that.
Mhm.
You feel bad for. Granted, he's about to do something horrible to his wife and unborn child, but you have to. That's it, and everything. It's gonna fly.
Mhm.
Okay, I got another one I can throw at you, Matt. The Foreigner
Sure.
2017 versus Collateral Damage 2002. Both films, two action guys in a gritty role, want revenge for their daughters being killed by a terrorist. Collateral
So
wins. Collateral Damage
cloud damage,
wins.
definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
yeah. Oh man. Let's see.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
definitely that one.
Yeah. Okay, I got one more. Okay. There's a three-way. You're gonna like this one.
Okay.
Showgirls versus Striptease versus The Players Club. Three movies involve a stripper as a lead. Three films that all three of them bombed. Now I already know who wins. The one in the middle wins. What are your thoughts, though?
None of the above.
You hate all three of them, huh? That badly?
Nah, I could deal with striptease. I could deal
Yeah.
with striptease.
Because Striptease at least has a likable character. At least you like Debbie Moore's character. You feel
Yeah.
bad for her. I don't feel bad for Elizabeth Berkley or maybe too much Lisa Ray, to be honest, and such. No, I haven't seen Renfield yet. I heard it's not that bad of a film. That's what I heard.
Mm.
That the trailers might be misleading. That the Nicholas Hoyt character is actually a pretty decent character. Something about he has an action scene that's almost reminiscent of John Wick. I don't know about that. Nicholas Hoyt pulling that off. He's a decent actor. I've seen him in a few films. So
Never heard that, but yeah, I've heard okay things of Renfield.
yeah.
Afri on Guardians of the Galaxy 3 without seeing it.
I don't trust
So I
Marvel. I don't trust Marvel anymore. I kind of at this point in time, and I'm one of the few people that actually like the second film, but when Marvel's done, nah. Well, Neopunk, I suggest one day you treat yourself to a double feature and watch the '86 film, and go in with your own thoughts and see how you feel about it. You know, I know it's a mixed audience sometimes when it comes to that fly. They say, "Oh, but the effects are this. The effects." I thought the effects were spectacular. I thought the acting was spectacular. Jeff Goldblum should have got a nomination for something just by that insect politics scene alone. If you look up that scene, I dare you not to shed a tear when he tells her, "If you come back in here again, I'm gonna have to kill you." And then that music kicks in. It's a beautiful, very well acted movie. And moves at a very fast pace.
Hey there, John Vaz and Joseph. Afri's not a big on maximum risk.
Nah, I mean, who knows? Maybe that's a film I'll revisit. I don't know. Maybe my opinion might change on it. Because my thing with the film is not the action; it's just the way Van Damme looks. Because I can start seeing a little bit of the dark circles. And I can see his almost his drug use almost. I mean, that's the only thing I look at. I get sad, like, Van Damme, come on. But I understand it was a big hit when it came out and such. I wasn't that big on Double Team. I know you didn't mind Double Team and such.
Yeah, I didn't mind it.
Yeah. I swear one time there was a TV spot for Knockoff that they tried to sell it as a sequel to Double Team. Because they were referring to John Van Damme's character as Jack Quinn. I'm like, he was Jack Quinn in Double Team. But then when you see Knockoff, you're like, that's not Jack Quinn. That's a Marcus Ray, whatever his fucking name is supposed to be or whatever. Yeah, they were trying to do that and such and everything. I saw Jurassic Park in the theater, Neopunk, back in '93. It was a film that whole year nobody would shut up about. I mean, everybody loved the film. That's great. No power to them. But just when I mention other films that came out that year, they go, that sucked. That sucked. Jurassic Park is the win. Fuck you for liking that film. For not liking Jurassic Park. So, once again, I got a lot of shit for not being the biggest Jurassic Park guy, which I'm sure Matt can relate to. there's films that everyone else loves, and God forbid if you say something wrong about it. This was back before internet. I caught shit about that and such, and I didn't hate Jurassic
Terminator
Park.
2.
What happened? Well, Terminator 2 was your movie? Yeah, you see what I'm talking about? So that's the thing, Jurassic Park. And it was better films that came out in 93, like Cliffhanger, Hard Target, yes, Super Mario Brothers. Best of the Best 2, very underrated sequel and such. Many other movies.
First of all, I like the logo. Second off, I will go with if I have to just pick one. I pick Aliens.
That's a good one. Yeah, Aliens. I would pick another James Cameron classic. I'll pick the original Terminator because that was the first R-rated film I saw at a young age. And the more I watch that film, the more I love it a lot. I mean, I put it above T2. At one point back in the day, after I saw T2, I'm like, T2's the best, the best. And then over the years, I'm like, you know what? I want to go back to the first film, because the ending of T2 sort of gets ruined now thanks to Arnold keep coming back. So it makes Arnold sacrificing T2 useless in a way.
Bobby never. I don't remember anything about Big Fat Liar, except Frankie Muniz was in it, and it was lame. Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent I liked. Nick Cage and Pedro Pascal did a good job.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
It was fun.
That's one I gotta get. I gotta get the Blu-ray of that. I really enjoyed that one. Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Yeah.
Yeah, that was an entertaining one. It had a good sense of humor to it. So I'll leave that up for a bit. Thanks once again, Bobby, for that.
There you go. That's it. Yeah.
For Neil Punt, his near perfect movies are Heat and The Crow.
That's a good one.
That's cool.
Yeah.
For Ryan, it's Jaws. When was Van Damme's Drug Years? Like 94 to 98? Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just by the time you got to 96, you started to see a little bit of it around his eyes, especially. Because, he was abusing, that and such. So that tends to do that to your fucking eyes, from what I understand.
Yeah,
all
the doubles and sudden death.
Yeah.
The obvious fight doubles.
Yeah.
Ruins the film for me.
Yeah.
I like the film, but it hurts the film a lot for me. It doesn't make it as rewatchable.
Okay, would you rather watch Van Damme's Sudden Death or Michael Jai White's Welcome to Sudden Death?
Sudden Death. I still like Sudden Death.
Yeah, okay.
It's just the fight doubles are very noticeable. I do not have the 4K.
I don't even have a 4K television or 4K player, so. And plus, I would not get Hard Target on a Blu-ray unless they cleaned up the fucking work print. But nobody wants to listen to John Woo, I know they don't want to do it. And he was willing to clean it up. Want that. But wasn't he willing to clean it up at one point?
No, he says the UK cut is the cut he prefers. The one that's 2 minutes longer. That's one he prefers.
There's more better stuff in the word print than in the fucking bullshit 2K or whatever.
Not for him.
UK. Well, he lives out in the middle of the woods now, so what the fuck he knows? What the fuck? Shit. Go back to the jungle. That's it. Yeah. I guess he means the extended cut.
Yeah.
Came out, I think, in 1991. Yeah, I like that one because you get the Century gun sequence. It's funny. When I first saw that extended cut, it was when it aired on CBS on TV. And I've seen Aliens so many times on cable and through the VHS tape my uncle copied from cable, which he was able to get the surround sound system to work with it, which was real cool with the VHS tape back in the day. And I was wondering, like, where these scenes came from. Wait a minute. The Century scene? Hudson's talking more shit? Wait a minute. What is... Ripley has a daughter? What's all this? But I really liked it. And then I remember when the DVDs came out, that became the option and such. I would say it's a better extended cut than T2's extended cut. T2's extended cut, what's really there? Okay, the T-1000 inside the steel place, he's fucking up a little bit. That's about it. Or he kills that dog that Arnold tricked his ass with, and Sarah Connor has a little more dialogue with Enrique. Oh yeah, Michael Bihn's appearance was good, which was in the TV spots, but it was never in the fucking in the finished film and such. Well, I understand Linda Hamilton's the reason that I got cut out of there because she kept crying and begging James Cameron, please don't cut that out, please. I don't want Sarah to be motivated and whatnot like she was in the first film. She's come a long way. Oh well, so that ended up on the cutting room floor and such. So I like the extended stuff, the special edition of the 1991 special edition of Aliens.
But for you, fuck Terminator 2, right?
Well,
I get it. Okay. That's what Efri says. Efri says, fuck T2.
Yeah. I think thanks to all the sequels that try so hard to be T2, it kind of made the original inferior now. Made the T2 inferior. That's what it is. Because T3 wanted to be T2. Genesis wanted to be T2. Dark Fate wanted to be T2. That's what it is. It's a chase film. It's a chase film. Because God forbid we can't get other films to take place in the future war besides Salvation. That's it. And Salvation, I used to like. I don't like it anymore because I saw Battle of Los Angeles. Battle of Los Angeles is a better Terminator movie than Salvation. Because that's what I wanted out of Salvation. I wanted John Connor in the trenches with the freedom fighters. Why would you follow this
Terminator 2?
I mean, I can't say it's the worst sequel ever. I will say it's overrated. I'll go on a limb. I'll say it's overrated. I mean, like when they gave it on TV a few months ago, they were giving it there. I didn't want to sit down and watch it all the way through. I actually, when they gave Terminator the same day, I still sit down and watch Terminator all the way through, even though I've seen it a billion times. Yes, I know the whole effect of Arnold's eye and the thing. I like it. It gives it a charm for the movie of its time. I'd rather have that than just Arnold's bullshit green screen thing like he did in T3. I'm back. All this shit, I'll take that. Well, I know it's gonna piss off Ryan DT because I'm not the biggest Empire Strikes guy either. Sorry. I'm sorry. Just not for me. Just nothing got accomplished in Empire Strikes Back. Sorry. Okay. It just is the build up to what will become Return of the Jedi, which I like more. Once again, we agree to disagree. I know everybody loves the Empire Strikes Back to death.
I don't mind the film. It's my least favorite of three, though. And I like Terminator 2. I like a lot more films more.
Yeah, I mean that year alone. So I like Terminator 2. There's many films like T2. If I had a list, T2 wouldn't make the list. T2 would get an honorable mention because that was the #1 film of that fucking year. Like Jurassic Park, if I did a list of favorite films of '93, Jurassic Park would be an honorable mention because it got the accolades, it got the box office, it got all the bullshit, all the praise. Everyone loves it. I'm crazy. I'm an asshole for hating it or not liking it because I just thought it was okay. I know somebody would say, because you wanted to see the nasty version. Yes. I wanted to see a raptor get shot in the face. Yes. Not to see Sam Neill with a shotgun. All of a sudden, you hear on a radio. Because fucking Spielberg doesn't want fucking raptors blowing up and shit. Give me a minute, guys. 1 second.
I don't know. Theo Puck, I don't know.
What happened, Matt? He laughing. What I did?
If you don't like Terminator 2, why is it an honorable mention?
It is.
If you don't like the film,
I don't hate Terminator 2. I'm gonna put this right here. I don't hate the film.
So you like it?
It's okay. It's just okay. That's what it is. It's okay. I'm not gonna say it's the worst of the worst. I'm not gonna say it's gonna cure the world or we are the world. I'm not gonna say Jurassic Park is a shitty fucking movie. I'm not gonna say that. I'm just gonna say it's an honorable mention because he got an accolade throughout the whole year. Because it's
So
true,
you
you know.
liked it?
I'm not gonna get into this shit. It is what it is. Listen to me. There are other films that year I will put on the list. I will put on the list. Okay. Showdown Little Tokyo is better. That will be the #1 spot on the list. Okay.
But you still like it.
You make it sound like this is a fucking
Okay, it's like
cereal.
I don't mind it.
Ah.
Okay, it's like you don't mind it. I like it.
I just don't feel it's the best of the best. Okay, that's what I say.
Right.
It's not the best of the best. That's it. Ah. Like you say in Brooklyn, don't fuck with fuck. Okay? I don't know what's going on. This shit over here. Why everybody's getting bent out of shape here?
No.
Okay, what's your favorite animated Disney movie? That's a tough one though. It's been so long since I've seen any animated Disney movies. Shit. I don't
Song
know.
of the South.
What? What's that? That's a
Song of the
movie?
South.
Sound of the Cell. What's that? That's a Disney
Song
movie?
of the South.
What is that? I never heard of that. What's that?
You never heard of Song of the South?
No. What is it?
The film about the slave guy, the zippity doo dah, zippity day, with the one that got Disney banned.
That's
Started the black.
what Zippity Doo Dah came from? Really?
He has the black guy in it, and actually doesn't seem that bad of a movie, but Disney
Okay.
banned it because they felt it was too insensitive, and it was during the time of the slaves. But it's like zippity doo dah, with all animated, like Mary Poppins animated live action.
Oh.
Look up Song of the South, you'll get
Oh.
what I mean.
All right. I'll look it up.
Didn't seem that bad of a movie, but
Yeah. Well, I know this is gonna catch some shit. This T3. I could watch, but I can understand why people hate T3. I totally get it. The biggest problem I have with T3 is Arnold. Arnold's the biggest problem with T3 because that's the start of Arnold not going away. You know, I can't miss you until you're fucking gone. You keep coming back as this character. Talk to the hand. And all this stupid humor and stuff. Like Nick Stahl, he's the best part of T3 to me. I thought he did a wonderful job. Claire Danes grew on me. Kristanna Loken, if you gave her a better outfit to it besides that stupid leather outfit she got on with the fucking bun hair. Nice culo, she had nice ass. But CGI is pretty badly dated and such. But there's one piece of music I like. The rest of the score is not too great. The one at the very end that's called Radio. It's a music by Marco Beltrami, I believe his name is. That music I liked and such. Because it was a downer, but I guess that's the point of the story. He had to accept his fate, I guess, to become this leader. Because the whole thing in the beginning of the film is that he doesn't doesn't want his fate, but he feels like in a strange way he's useless,
stupid story.
Well,
Fuck T3.
oh well.
Piece of shit.
Well, to each his own.
Makes the first two films pointless.
Would you rather
At least
watch?
Terminator 2
Okay, would you rather watch T3 or Dark Fate? Which film you think did more
Neither.
damage to Terminator?
Both.
Well, I gotta pick my.
Arnold going top to the hand and male strippers, and they both suck, in my opinion. They both were awful. You only had two movies. That's
T3 has a better pace to it, though. America like that. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, the first Terminator will always be the best Terminator movie. The second one is not a bad sequel. I do think it's overrated. That's all. A little overrated. Not a bad made movie. Don't give me no shit. Come on, man. You know what I'm talking about. Don't give me no bullshit. Come on, man. Let's see. I think I remember hearing that there was a T3 game that they actually tried to plug it into the film when the film came out. That had a gap in the story explaining why Arnold's Terminator listens to Claire Danes a little bit, explains a little bit of their shit or whatnot. And such. Well, I agree with Meltdown. Dark Fate is worse than T3. Dark Fate is Alien 3 of the Terminator franchise, pretty much.
To me, both suck.
Well, okay, here's a controversial one. Matt, would you ever watch the first season of Sarah Connor Chronicles?
I have. I don't remember anything about it.
Well, anyway, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. Wow. It became a Terminator chat room now. My goodness. Wow. Dark Fate is one of the worst movies ever made. I don't hate T3. Now it should be very obvious which one I'd rather watch. Well, in a strange way, I've seen that happen where people that thought T3 was the worst sequel, Dark Fate kind of made T3 a fucking gem now, thanks to Dark Fate. Or in a strange way, Sarah Connor Chronicles sort of found an audience now because a female Terminator as a protector, we never had that before. And then somebody looked up, wait a minute, Sarah Connor Chronicles, they did that? Yeah.
Yes, Dark Fate is a worse movie. That still doesn't mean Terminator 3 ain't a bad movie. I think Dark Fate is worse, but I think Terminator 3 is still a bad movie and a bad Terminator movie. It's neutered. Arnold's more of a bitch. A couple action scenes are worth it, but why the fuck is Arnold? You know, what was part of the phrase Michael Bean says? No
There's
pity, no fear.
Yeah, I think he feels no pity, no remorse, no fear. He will not stop ever until you are dead. And now he's a joke and
Then he's fighting his fucking programming. And he's like bashing a fucking car like a goof and fucking.
I know. Then he squats over the car with his ass out a little bit like this, with his legs
Yeah,
open.
like humping the car.
Yeah, almost like weird, like
to
he's
shove,
like, and everything.
shove the steering wheel up his ass.
I would
Drive
have,
himself off the lot.
I would have respected the film more if it was a thing where John Connor actually had to try to kill the T-800 Terminator. If that was the case, he was going to program to kill him, and John had no choice but to kill him. It is what it is. That shows, because I wonder, do you even need Arnold in there? Really? Yes, I wonder that. You could have just had
the money.
You could have just maybe had Nick Stoll. I don't think he did a bad job. I mean, that's just me. I know you think the movie sucks balls, but I don't think it was Nick Stoll's fault. But that's just me.
I didn't say it was Nick Stoll's fault. He's just in a shitty movie. It's not Nick Stoll's fault. He's just in a shitty Terminator film that has a dumb ending that completely defeats Terminator 2's purpose. And what was the whole point of it?
Yeah, well, that's true. That's cool, Ryan DT. You're not hurting my feelings, dude. Everybody prefers the other Godzilla films above the Roland Emmerich one. What are your thoughts on the recent Godzilla films? You think those films are great too? I heard they're not that great either. Granted, he looks like Godzilla, but that's not saying much. And such. But anyway, I heard we're getting another Godzilla Kong sequel now or whatever, and such. I mean, I didn't grow up. I mean, I grew up with watching Godzilla films as a kid. I haven't revisited those films in years because there's like two different cuts of movies you gotta look for now. There's the Japanese cut. There's the American cut. There's the Japanese cut. There's the American cut. I have that GMK one. That's the one I would like to see. And I have it on the computer somewhere. The one that Godzilla like a deadite with the creepy music. Okay.
Would you rather watch RoboCop remake or Terminator 3? Neither. That's my point. I'd rather watch a good movie.
I watch T3.
I'll watch a good movie.
Well, there you go.
So neither.
To me, it's T3.
For me, there's no winner in that. I will lose either way. They're both just as crappy for different reasons.
But T3 is not a 3-hour movie. At least you can say that. It's not a long movie.
Neither's RoboCop remake.
But RoboCop remake sucks, man. He's wearing black because
it's Terminator 3. Arnold go dot to the hand. for the
I'll deal with
pole.
talk to the hand, and then the whole, you know. Now he's the right color. That stupid shit or whatever they had in RoboCop remake and shit. And then Sam Jackson going doing that shit in the opening. Yeah.
In Terminator 3, they kill off Sarah Connor with cancer. Where the fuck it was.
In Dark Fate, you brutally murdered Edward Furlong's John Connor.
Yeah, that's why they both suck.
Oh, well. Sarah Connor's not dead. She's alive in the alternate universe. That's what everybody says when Genesis came out. They don't dissuade that. It's alive in an alternate universe. Yeah, bullshit. Oh, great. Oh, well. Okay, anybody in the chat, has anyone seen Sarah Connor Chronicles? If you don't like it, then you don't like it. But I want to hear someone's thoughts on Sarah Connor Chronicles.
I'll laugh if no one has seen it.
No one has seen it? You're not alone. Great. That's why the show didn't last too fucking long. Great.
With your favorite Summer Glau.
Not lately. Oh, God. I can't believe I fanboyed over her so much. My goodness. Hey, I was young. What can I say? I was young.
See,
I was 20-something at the time. Now I'm 44. I'm like, All those actors are full of shit.
No, I haven't seen it. Nope, just clips. Never seen it.
Oh, well.
They're the only person on the internet
Oh, well.
I've seen Sarah Connor Chronicles.
It is what it is. Okay. It didn't end on a cliffhanger, I'll give you that. Because the creator of the show was an asshole. Because he wanted to get out of the show, and he did that on purpose. So he you could say, shot himself in the foot on purpose. Because he didn't want the job, he wanted to get out of it, so he ended the show on a cliffhanger on purpose. And then a week before the cliffhanger, before the show aired, online there was a fake script that was leaked, claiming a different ending that would have wrapped everything up. But the creator didn't want that. I'm gonna give it a cliffhanger. If it gets picked up, if not, I'm going to CBS. He's a big fat fuck. Now he's working for Jimmy Cameron, writing those fucking avatars. He goes, "Oh, fuck him." What now?
It's just a series without an ending.
Yeah. It's not the first show to do that. It's not the first fucking show to do that. We know that. How many shows ended on cliffhangers or whatnot? Or didn't even get a final episode. So it's not the first show to do that. Okay, what is my favorite horror movie remake? The Blob, 1988. Wonderful movie. Favorite moments from Willy's Wonderland? There's a lot of good ones. I mean, Nicolas Cage's character keeps on taking breaks to fuck around with his drink and fuck around with that pinball machine. Him beating the shit out of those animatronics, especially that one that cuts him, and then that Usher like, and I know you did the edit. This is what he knows. He just fucked up, and breaking, and fucking people up. You know, fucking up demonic animatronic puppets. Good time to be had. Well, it is what it is. It's cool. If you don't like violence, you don't like violence. Hey, it's cool. They're both bad remakes, both of them. Elm Street and the Thing is not considered a remake, but it becomes a remake because too many deja vu moments. Thoughts on The Rocketeer? I really like the film. I mean, when I saw it back in the day, I wasn't. But then I saw it as an adult. I probably enjoyed it more as an adult than when I saw it as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, okay, I don't remember much about High Noon.
I don't mind The Professional. I mean, it's got some slow spots in there, but I thought the acting was pretty good. Good ending. Gary Oldman, wonderful villain. Bring everyone. What? Everyone. He was a memorable bad guy and such. Pretty controversial topic, the whole thing with this little girl sort of having this crush on this older gentleman and such, risque and shit and everything. Something happened to your mic, Matt?
No, I was coughing, so I was
I see the thing go
muting
disappear.
you.
Okay, no problem.
I was muted so people want to hear me coughing.
Hey, Matt, you got a good question about the Blob sequel there. Someone asked. Austin asked you a question there. I don't know if you want to answer that.
You just should never have that ending and not do a sequel. Just I don't know what you would do for a sequel, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, what, you just make it a bigger city? I mean, I don't know what more you would do. They kind of did everything in the first Blob. I would change the first Blob and not have it be a sequel bait ending.
Yeah. I remember one time you did a thing like that, which I liked and whatnot and stuff. From what I understand, that was a studio mandate that they did that. Because on the commentary on the Blu-ray with Joe Lynch, I think Chuck Russell and something, they mentioned that was the studio that made them do that. That wasn't in the script and such.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I did. I mentioned it earlier. Jamala 81. Yeah, I really like Cecil. It's my favorite film of the year. I really enjoyed it a lot. 91 minutes. Lot of fun to be had. That's a tough one. Scarface or Heat? Two good Al Pacino performances. I'll tell you that. Wow.
Yeah.
Both well-made movies. Well directed, well acted, good supporting cast. Wow.
I'll go with Heat. I really like Scarface, but I'll go with Heat.
I'll go with Scarface. Because I love the era of the 80s and the look, the Giorgio Moroder score. Heat is a wonderful film as well, but I'll take both. Fuck it. I'll go with both. I can't pick one.
Mm-hmm.
Heat is getting a sequel, which I don't think. I mean, wasn't there enough said in the first 1995 film? What else could you do? The ghost of Robert De Niro's gonna come back and get revenge on Al Pacino?
Well, there was a sequel book, and they're based it on that, so I don't know what the whole plot is.
I don't know, to be honest. Nah, Ryan, you wouldn't like those films. They have a lot of violence in them. So you say you don't like violence, especially Scarface. That whole chainsaw scene. Nah, you wouldn't want that. Austin, I choose Manhunter. Because to me, that's the best Hannibal Lecter film, period. Silence of the Lambs, I could say, without a doubt, is very overrated and such. But it got a lot of accolades. That's another film. Came out the same year as Terminator 2. That everybody and their mother loved to high heaven and such. I just felt that Manhunter, Michael Mann just did a magnificent movie.
I'm sorry, I gotta be honest. I know I'm gonna be a dick on this.
Oh no.
How is it that you're a guy and you don't like violence? I just don't understand that. Like,
Well,
it's too, you don't like, it's like, how you not like violence if you're a guy? Like, you fight, you play action movies, martial arts fighting, gunplay. I just don't get it, but well.
Maybe it could be something happened in his past. It could be that. It could be many reasons. But I think he explains it over here. As long as the violence actually amounts to something and isn't just there for the sake of having violence. Well, I mean, I would think some movies, not all, the violence, there's a reason in it in the story. Like if you look at a Death Wish film, of violent things happening to this man's family, but he's gonna inflict violence back for retribution. So I don't know if that's what you mean. I mean, and such, but who knows what it is, and such.
Well, what do you mean they amount to something?
Maybe you want to charm in more with that.
I mean, most action films do that.
Somebody mentioned violence needs to have a meaning. Well, I guess that's in the eyes of the beholder.
Well, most action films do that, where it's good versus evil. But
yeah, I would think that. You know, I mean, that's what the
Yeah,
escapism
good
is all
for
about. You know, escapism to look at a film and whatever. I get it. You know, so maybe some people, they had something happen to
Oh,
them.
I
Or
know
they
what
saw
it is.
something.
Everybody's a pussy today. Everybody's a pussy. Need a pussy. That was just, don't be a pussy.
See, he
Ryan,
said that.
pussy.
I didn't.
Don't be a
I didn't say
pussy.
that. Oh,
Everybody in the
God.
chat's a pussy. Stop being pussy. Be pussy lovers. Stop being pussies. Get some cojones. Get some hair on your balls. Stop being pussies. Be like Wesley Snipes. Pussy. Don't be a pussy. Stop being pussy. Grow some balls and the hair in them. Be a
Right.
man. Cue the Mulan song. Be a
Now,
man. What's
now,
that?
see, now he sounds like he got Tourette's a little bit, right? When he goes, when he starts going, they can tell he has Tourette's now. He has Tourette's. He got the Tourette's syndrome.
Marco you're a big pussy lover. Everybody's a pussy. I'm a pussy. We're all pussy.
There you go. I can see
I'm just
everybody.
having fun.
I can see everybody in the chat getting all bent out of shape now. But you calling me a pussy? Oh God. Oh. Oh. Let's see.
I don't know. Anytime I do something that's sarcastic, people take it seriously.
They
So
get
it
all
don't
crazy and
matter.
stuff. I mean, look with me.
I can be as overblown and sarcastic. People think I'm dead serious. So
Okay, with
I guess
me,
it's just my tone of voice.
it depends on the tone of the film. If I'm getting an action film where okay, our villain is doing despicable shit, then I want to see the hero go the extra mile to even it up. The best example of that is Rambo 2008. That's the best example of that. Because if Rambo didn't do the 50 caliber massacre in the end, or he just got captured and this, then the movie wouldn't be rewatchable. So that's a good example of how I could deal with violence with movies and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me though.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Let's see.
I'm just going to ask a question just to get an answer, and I got the answer. Just so many people don't ask questions,
Okay.
and it's like, don't be afraid to ask questions, people,
Yeah.
and don't be afraid to have fun.
There you go. Yeah.
As Jeffrey sneezes his brains out.
Yeah. There you go. That's the violence coming
His
out of
brains
me.
in
That's it. Yeah, it's in here. Yeah, right. Hey, what's up,
It's me
Cornholio?
having fun, folks. It's almost 40. It's just me having fun. It's for all I know, I'll be dead next week, so just have fun.
Oh, Derek Roberts. I think you would hate Maniac because there's a lot of beautiful women getting killed in that movie and such. Yeah. And everything. Well, stay away from the Friday 13 movies. There's a lot of beautiful women get killed there too, and whatnot. And everything. Let's see. Same with T2. I like T2, but T2 works because it has likable characters and it has the characters that you actually want to see survive and not get killed. Same with Aliens, of course. Likable characters like Matt's always yelling about, and I've yelled about when I've been on here a few times. God forbid, have a likable character. Which the majority of these horror films, with exceptions to maybe Willy's Wonderland and Mandy and some others, you don't have too many of those. You have dumb characters doing dumb shit. So it goes where the circle jerk.
Yeah, exactly, Patrick. Exactly. You don't watch Fat Sex. If you watch Fat Sex, you're a pussy. You're a pussy. No, don't watch Fat Sex. You pussy. Or at least get some pussy if you don't see the film.
I can see it now.
A woman take you, get that pussy.
I can already see the email now. Mr. Rambo Ralph for Life, we're sending you this thing to let you know that you've offended a bunch of the YouTube community, calling them a bunch of pussies. You cannot call people vaginas. You gotta be, neutral on everything. You gotta love it everything.
I'm calling them cats. Calling them cats.
Yeah.
Cats.
Yeah, pussy cats, yeah. What are my top
if you don't
5?
see Fat Sex, you need to bring a woman, have her buy a ticket, get the pussy. Get the pussy. That's the only way you see Fat Sex. If you get some pussy, have her the pussy, bring you a cat.
No, but she's gonna say she got a headache, and then she's not gonna give you the pussy. That's about it.
Well, there's a cure for the headache.
No.
Lay down.
Oh shit!
Have I have some medicine for you.
I think
It's down below.
we got some super chats here, Matt. Let's see.
I get to them, I'm like, hey, you know, you got a headache. There's some medicine down below. It's white and creamy.
Yeah,
But
it's not Tylenol. Yeah. Oh god.
but thank you, Psycho Hobo. A Lady Freaks. David Arquette. Yeah, it's goofy, it's silly. I don't love the film. I definitely like Arachnophobia and such more. I can have time waster fun with it. It's one of
I,
those films I watch and I don't mind it, but then I don't remember a whole lot afterward. But you know, I didn't have a bad time either
I
watching
saw
it.
I saw that film back in the time it came out in a bootleg, and I barely remember the movie, but I remember not hating it. But I didn't love it. Like it's one movie that doesn't stay in my mind that much. I don't know why. So, but one day I want to revisit it though. I want to revisit Eight-Legged Freaks.
Uh, being an underdog and being a wussy, like a pussy, and being an underdog. Um, well, I mean, if he's running away and cares only about himself, no matter what. But if you're underdog, like willing to fight, even though you may lose, but you're doing it for the right reasons and the right thought process, then that's an underdog.
No,
Like
no,
Doug from Hills of Eyes remake, like Rocky Balboa, like a lot of characters they're going to try
or
to
even
do.
Ash. You look at Ash in the first two Evil Dead films. I mean, he's
Yeah,
even when he has the chainsaw hand, he's still getting his ass kicked a little bit, but he's getting back up and punching the creature that in the head and whatnot. I swallow your soul, swallow this. You know what I mean? Or Reggie from Phantasm films.
yeah.
Take that, your
It's not
mother.
many,
Stuff like that. You know what I mean?
it's not many heroes like you think of that are flat out wussies.
Well,
Like because they're not really a hero.
the ones
Yeah,
recently in some recent horror films you've seen, where the lead guy is horrible. Lead girl, lead guy is not that great. I mean, I know you've seen more worse ones than I have, so you should know when you're seeing those movies.
yeah. I'm trying to remember what those are.
It's how bad they were. They blocked them out of your mind. Oh,
Yeah, I
God.
can't remember what they're called. So there's a lot of times bad movies I
Yeah.
don't really think about.
I see.
But
I got two questions here. One from Neopunk. What is my favorite Joel Schumacher top 5 films from him? Well, let's see. I have it right here. This is his most underrated one. DC Cap. Lost Boys, which I have. Matter of fact, right over here. Lost Boys be number 2. Falling Down will be number 3. Let's see. What else is there? Falling Down. I wish I had listed Joel Schumacher's movies. Shit. Oh yeah, 8 millimeter. That'll be in there as well. After Falling Down, that's 4. I like that. That's a very overlooked one. Uh, what will be number 5? Damn. Because I haven't seen Flatliners in years or Phone Booth in years and such. Damn. I don't like his Batman films. I know they would not make the list. I know that for a fucking fact. God. Why am I drawing a blank? I guess I only got 4, I guess. I don't know. These 2 will be in the top spot. I know that. I mean, shit. I don't know why I can't think of anything else. I know I got Falling Down in there and such. I could never get into the number 23 and such. See, like, what the fuck
He
type
did
of movie?
a Time to Kill.
Time to Kill. I'll put that in there. I remember liking A Time to Kill and such. That's the 5 right there. Thank you and such. And I know someone asked me, Jet Li movies. I forgot who it was asking about the Jet Li movies. Kiss of the
Well,
Dragon.
before that, yeah, go ahead.
Kiss of the
Go ahead.
Dragon. Fist of Legend. The One. And let's see. Those 3. Once Upon a Time in China, the American version, the US cut, not the China one. That's very overlong, very overblown. And then, what else is there? Yes, should I put that in there? No, I shouldn't put that in there. That's not technically his movie and such. I did not like Hero. Oh yeah, Unleashed. I'll put Unleashed in this. That's
Hmm.
5 Jet Li movies. Okay, you were saying, Matt?
No, Cornholio was asking which horror franchise do you guys think had the hottest women getting killed in? Friday 13th.
Oh yeah, especially Maddie
ABC
from
Voorhees.
especially Maddie from Part 7. I actually preferred the way that she got killed in the work print and whatnot, the uncut recut, because her
Yeah.
I didn't like the idea her character with the glasses, because maybe because that's the girl I've always been attracted to in high school and such. The girl with the glasses, and the glasses come off, and it's a hot lady got there, and and she seems smarter not to be in the woods with my earring. And like that bothered me. Like, come on. So I preferred that she died in the inside the work shed, trying to smoke a joint but didn't like it, and then hiding from Jason or something. And that was it. So. But you can't forget Deborah Voorhees. Oh my God. Boo! Forget about it. That's much.
See, I got a super chat, but I gotta look up info because I don't know what he means.
Favorite Ryan DTX me favorite Tim Burton movie. I'll probably say I really enjoy Edward Scissorhands and stuff. I do like also Ed Wood, especially Martin Landau's performance as Bela Lugosi. It's cold, but get in there and get in the water. Fuck you! It's just like that always cracks me up. Martin Landau with the Bela Lugosi voice cursing him out.
Oh, okay. So that's what it's about. Cleopatra, which for those who don't know in history was perhaps white.
Okay.
But they're making a movie or show, and she's black. So apparently, Cleopatra was never white.
I mean,
Apparently,
the only
and,
Cleopatra I know that was black was Cleopatra Jones from the exploitation movie. That's about it.
and you know who's producing it?
Cool.
Jada Pinkett Smith.
Go figure. Of course. That's just more ammunition that Chris Rock could fuck with her more. There you go. That's it.
If I wasn't Cleopatra, like Egyptian and not,
Yeah.
black.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, she wasn't black. I'm gonna make a movie. I'm gonna make an Abraham Lincoln movie, but I'm gonna cast uh, Samuel Jackson as Abe Lincoln,
Honest
and I'm gonna
Abe.
give
There
him
you
a
go.
beard, and
That's
I'm
it.
going to have him. I'm tired of these motherfucking slaves in my motherfucking country.
That's it.
Free all of them,
That's it. Free all of them.
and I'm bring out a Tommy gun, and shoot the Nazis that for some reason are in the Civil War. I'm just gonna change all of history
But you know what?
and make them whatever the fuck I want.
Quentin Tarantino should do it then. That's the case. He knows how to do all that stuff to change the
You
history.
know,
Yeah,
it's a
Sam
Civil
Jackson will do
War,
it.
and
There you go.
Sam Jackson is Abe Lincoln, and he's got Tommy gun. He's shooting Nazis who are working with the Confederates to get that gold, and they're going to free the slaves before the aliens come and bring them to Egypt to build the pyramids. I'm
Oh yeah,
gonna change all of history.
don't forget. Don't
It'd
forget.
be-
Also, John Connor's there too to help out Cleopatra to get and they're gonna get Bruce Lee. They're gonna throw out Bruce Lee because they got him frozen somewhere, and then they're gonna throw him out to fight the rest of the aliens or whatnot on the Predator. Bruce Lee himself.
and
That's it.
I'm gonna bring in Bill and Ted. So that
Why?
Sam Jackson would go, motherfucking party on, dudes. Sam Jackson.
Yeah, but
He's like,
Bill
I
and Ted ain't
remember
gonna.
you guys.
But Bill and Ted ain't gonna
You,
do anything. They gotta be their daughters that come to fuck everything
they
up.
got
The
the time
daughters.
travel. This is the first two Bill and
Oh, okay.
Ted's.
First two Bill and
This is
Ted.
after the second film.
Okay.
So they have the time travel booth, and they bring back the Tommy gun for Sam Jackson in order to help change history. And
There you go,
so that
Abe. Party on. Excellent. Instead of going it'd be a guitar. It'd be Tommy going. That's your lily.
Cleopatra's proven to be Greek descent in Egypt, mixed overall, yet they still insist everyone during that time period was black. Well, I mean, hey, what can I say? Maybe the Nazis were Russians,
I
and
like I like what
maybe the
I like what Cornholio said here. Bruce Lee as a mummy getting resurrected to kick ass. I like that. Hey, that makes sense. Instead of being frozen, he's a mummy. There you go. Then when he comes back, you hear that
yeah,
Enter the Dragon music. That's it. Boom, 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 anyway, that's it. Oh,
and then that means you got to bring in the Enterprise as well, Captain Kirk, Mr. Spock, because they met in Abe Lincoln
but
on the
which
show.
but which Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock? Are we talking about Chris Pine and Zachary Quinto? Or are we talking about Shatner and Leonard Nimoy? You see, yeah,
Shatner and Nimoy, they
okay,
met Abe Lincoln on
okay,
the
they did.
show,
They did, yeah.
and
That's
so
true.
they
One
have
of
to
the
look for the
episodes. You're
real
right.
Abe Lincoln. Yeah,
Yeah.
so they have to find the real Abe Lincoln and Sam Jackson.
I would see the movie too. I really would if that's the case. God. But they ain't gonna do all that shit. The only way who can get away with that's Quentin Tarantino, and he ain't gonna want to fuck around with history again.
How many people in the chat would see that movie? Enterprise, Sam Jackson, Bill and Ted, Tommy Guns, Nazis worked with Confederate gold, just like, it'd be like Time Cop. The people wanted that Confederate gold at the
Yeah,
beginning of Time Cop.
yeah, the guy with the
It'd
fucked up
be,
tooth. Yeah,
have Van Damme's Time Cop in there too. It's Sam Jackson and Van Damme working together like Bruce Willis and Sam Jackson, Die Hard 3. And so Abe like he's acting like Zeus. I'm not the Lincoln car. I'm Abe Lincoln. As the son of this, as in I will put my stovetop hat up your ass, Lincoln. Okay.
that's it. They didn't shoot one of the slave owners. I'm sorry, did I break your concentration? Oh goodness, I would see the movie though. I would. Oh man.
Come on.
Somebody mentioned here Brie Larson as Martin Luther King. It's fucked up. Oh god. Hitler as a transgender black lesbian. Really? Wow. Oh man. Well, I'm gonna be getting ready to head out soon, unfortunately.
No problem.
I got 9:52 on my end. I wish I could stay longer. It'd be a lot more fun now that
That's understandable.
now the chat's getting more lively now. Shit. There you go. That's all right.
That's no problem, man.
Let's see.
Whenever you need to.
All right. So let me see. Have I listened to Alive by POD? I've heard their songs, POD. I like the remix of the version of the song they did, Lights Out, the one that's in the 2007 CGI movie and whatnot for that turtle. That one good scene out of the whole fucking movie, when they had the camera shot where the turtle's actually fighting the Foot Clan. Lights out, game over. That's the one scene, like a couple of seconds long. Then when I heard that song, I'm like, this is in theater. Yeah, man.
Yeah, Chess Arnold for Rosa Parks. Yeah.
Well, why not? Anything's possible.
Bus.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I sent you something, Matt. I don't know if anyone's seen this guy's videos. I think 5 or 4 stories. I think the guy's called, where he does these AI pictures of.
Yeah, I've seen those before, like the Resident Evil 80s. They've done that for a lot of these type of games.
Yeah, but
and
this
stuff.
guy actually did a real cool job because he did one like of a Resident Evil was done in the 60s, a la Night of the Living Dead style. Yeah, that's good. Interesting idea. I don't think I've ever seen that. Somebody said what's sad is those pictures are 10 times better than anything live action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool, Arcade. I would never pay $300. That's much it'd be cool to have a figure. Just $300 is too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, YouTube doesn't give much notifications.
Yeah.
That's why for any time I upload, folks, just check back each day to see if a request has been up. That's the best way to do it. Just check.
Yeah.
Because I upload each day, so check back each day. Because
Yeah.
YouTube doesn't send out notifications.
They don't. That bell doesn't do jack shit up there. That bell's all bullshit.
I could see that. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Pauly shows Gandhi. You probably could have pulled it off. Why not? That's it.
Andrew Dice Clay is Bruce Lee.
Nah. I wouldn't say Dice is Bruce. Nah. Let's see.
Yeah. That's how they would cast it.
Nah. How about this? Andrew Dice Clay as Sergeant Rock. Put him in there, Sergeant Rock. I'm gonna shoot you guys.
Andrew Dice
Oh,
Clay as Martin Luther King.
oh no. I'll piss you. I'll get you in that shit now. Forget that. Oh,
I have a
God.
fucking dream.
Somebody mentioned here Jennifer Lawrence as Mona Lisa. Oh God. Oh man.
Amber Turd as Jason Voorhees.
Yeah. She's actually probably more scary than Jason Voorhees, especially after shitting on the bed next to Johnny Depp. Oh God. I think Keanu Reeves played an Egyptian. What was that movie? It was a Little Buddha or something. He did that movie. He played an Egyptian, I think. Back. It's a movie no one remembers that Keanu Reeves did, called Little Buddha or something.
Yeah, I don't know what his nationality was, but I do know that movie exists. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey there, Luis.
Hey, what's up, Luis? ¿Cómo estamos? Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'll be on longer, but I know Afri's got to head out.
Yeah.
So
About three more minutes, I'll probably head out. Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know what happened to Bridget Fonda. I guess she probably fucked off somewhere and just maybe raising her family and living life, I guess, and such, and everything.
I don't think that's what he means.
Bridget Fonda? I don't know. I don't know either. I don't
If
know
it's
what.
who
I don't even know where she's
I,
at.
if
I
it's
don't
what,
know.
if it's who I'm thinking of, maybe it's a different one.
Oh, why? They're two Bridget Fondas? I don't know what they're talking about. She went
No,
cuckoo or something? Why?
type up Bridget Fonda and type in pictures, like images.
Oh, really? It's one of those. Let me see.
Type in, yeah,
Okay, I'll do
type in
that.
Bridget Fonda, click on images, and you'll find one that says Bridget Fonda looks unrecognizable.
Uh-oh. Bridget
Just
Fonda.
the reaction. Because I'm like, yep, okay, that's what he's thinking of. I know what you're thinking of, man.
Oh, she gained weight. I see. Yeah, I see a picture of her. Well, Father Time catches up to everybody and whatnot. Yeah, she does look unrecognizable. I mean, who knows? Maybe she wasn't happy with the business. Hey, she got tired because these actresses they go through a lot of shit and whatnot. I mean, as long as she ain't
Mhm.
cursing out people in the street or waving guns at people or doing despicable shit. I mean, okay, she let herself go. It is what it is. It's okay and such. It's okay as long as she's happy. That's all that matters. Hey, she's not causing trouble for anybody else. That's it and such.
And yeah, she got fat as well.
Well, so was that a crime? I mean, hey,
Wow.
I gained some weight too, sadly, and everything. As long as I can see my toes when I look down, that's all that matters. But it's cool, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, and such.
It's against the law. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh
I'm
well,
just
yeah.
kidding.
Social media, the police will get her. Yeah. What happened to you? Hey, what happens to
Exactly.
the best of us? What can you do? At least she didn't fuck up her face like Meg Ryan did. Well, that surgery Meg Ryan did to herself. Jesus Christ. My goodness. Well, what happened to Rose McGowan and Courtney Cox? All that Botox. Shit. Ah, come on, man. Leave that shit alone. You're gonna age. That's it. It is what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, it is what it is.
Well, Austin, that's in the eyes of the beholder, and such. I guess if she really wants to, she could be, the Lizzo style, or she could just be the regular librarian or whatnot, or just be herself. Who knows? Maybe they caught her
Mhm.
on an off day. Who knows? Maybe in her home with her hubby or whatnot, or boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever way she swings. I'm sure she probably turns it on. Who knows? It is whatever floats their boat.
I'm not. I'm not, but at least I know it. So
Well,
I
we
don't
already
care
got
about
that one
killing
that Kurt
Courtney.
Wimmer did, which I think came out already, right? Came and went.
Yeah,
Kurt Wimmer did. Well,
pretty
that's it.
much.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So I see people hate on Lizzo. Well, to each his own. Oh well.
Who's Lizzo?
She's a big lady who she's a singer. Her songs are not that great, but she's known for wearing provocative clothes with the ass hangs out and such. I think what is it? Aries Spears, who's a comedian, made a harsh joke about her about wearing this
Mm.
clothes, and he caught shit for making jokes or whatnot. Because granted, she's okay. She's a plus size woman, but yeah, she's wearing clothes out in public with her ass hanging out and such at a basketball game. Hey, she ain't hurting me. You know, no one doesn't want to look at her. Don't look at her. That's it. That's all. No biggie. You know, that's
Well,
what
it
Lizzo is.
depends how she's dressed. If there's like little kids around,
Okay, there's children around. I
maybe,
understand. Yeah, you know,
maybe.
and such. You know, it is what it is.
Oh, okay. See, I'd never heard of her, so I have no comment on
Okay.
it. Well,
Oh well. Anywho,
yeah, I've not heard anybody. It's fine.
yeah, exactly. If the woman is big, the woman is big. As long as she ain't, you know, knocking down my door with a gun to blow my brains out, with gun literally, not that blow brains out, then
Yeah,
I don't care how big the person is. There's no difference to me. They're happy, I'm happy. That's
right.
it. And I'm making me miserable. But it's disgusting. This oh well, to each his own. That's it. To me, what's disgusting is a woman that's so skinny, her cheeks are like that's disgusting. But that's me. That's just me. Some guys they like the toothpick women that look like a stick figure. Fine, so be it. No, that's just my. That's the way I roll. And such
Right.
and everything. But anyway, guess I'll head out. 'Cause I gotta get some
No
Z's.
problem, man.
So it's
You
been
have a
fun.
good
Thank you,
night.
thank you for having me on. I appreciate it. It's always fun to hang out with you, Matt. And
Always.
yeah, man, all you guys out there, thank you for the kind words as well. Best wishes for wishing me
And
happy birthday and whatnot.
I'll have those, yeah, happy belated birthday. And I'll have those videos up either late tonight by early tomorrow.
Oh, that's cool. No worries, man. Thank you again. I'm glad you were able to watch the flicks. I'm looking forward to hearing your 2 cents on them and such. Whether if you hated them or not, it's cool. No worries and such. Yeah, but you guys all have a good night there. You have a good night, bro. Take it easy, okay? Thank you for having
You
me.
too, man.
All right. Later.
No problem.
Okay.
Like, Effrey hates T2. He hates T2. He can't say it about it. He hates T2. Ah! I knew it did. He hates T2. He hates it. No, I'm just fucking around. He doesn't hate T2. He does not hate Terminator 2. He likes it. It's kind of like same. It's kind of Lord Cosmo. I'm not leaving unless you're leaving. Like, folks, I'm not leaving yet. I'll probably be on for another hour or so, give or take. Yeah, I wrote down I'm staying or I'm not leaving. But it's always fun to have Effrey on. He's a great friend, great ball of energy. But it's always great to have him on. So always a lot of fun. I do wish one day he would come back to YouTube, but he'd rather just do this. Thank you, Peyton Thompson. Thank you, I appreciate it. No, Uncle Bill's not coming on. He's busy with stuff. I think everybody else is busy with stuff. So Fabio, I mean, that's up to him, but he's been very, very busy. He's busy doing his own streams. He's busy doing his own stuff. So busy doing his own things, his own stuff. So, oh, okay, Business Fear. Okay, I forgot you even sending one, but thank you, Business of Fear. After he was on YouTube for a couple years, but then he just quit because there were people like making hate pages on him, and he's like, you know what? I got enough stuff to do in my real life. I don't need to deal with this crap. So So once in a while, he just comes on here and has fun. And I talk to him by email. I don't care what Scream Factory's doing on Bride and Cult because all those later Chucky films suck. So I don't care if they're on 8mm VHS. It's not going to help the films. But yeah, just to remind people, this Friday at yeah, arcade. I don't really care though. People hate me since I first started YouTube, so I don't give a shit. I don't watch the videos. I don't care about the videos. I never talk about the videos. At least not anymore. I used to years ago, but I'm like, I don't care. It's always going to be people who don't like you, and I just not going to think about it and worry about it. The only reason I even bring it up is because people in the chat once in a while bring it up. So you guys know about it more than me. I don't pay attention to the shit, so I don't really care. Street Fighter, I think, sucks nowadays. Thank you, Louise. Yeah, I do think Street Factory sucks nowadays. Because the only thing I could think of worth a crap in the past year was Watchers 2. Exactly, Peyton Thompson, exactly. So I just don't really care. I really, truly don't. Karate Warrior, I never saw, Ryan. But yeah, I forgot what I was talking about before that was brought up. But I mean, yeah, I don't really care. Really don't. But yeah, Afri's always a lot of fun. But thank you, Business Affair. I appreciate it. Tino doing the Perfect Weapon. Well, I already have the Perfect Weapon on Blu-ray, so I don't really need another Blu-ray. I already have the Perfect Weapon on Blu-ray. So do I really need another one? New World, I'm not interested in that movie. I have zero interest in that film, grade B. But I hope you're doing well. What if Rambo 4 is made in the 90s? Well, I don't know. I like the Rambo 4 we have. Who is worse, ScarJo or Sarah Michelle Gellar? I don't know. At least Sarah Michelle Gellar, I don't mind the Buffy TV show. So I would say Scarlett Johansson is worse. I haven't bought anything Stream Factory in a long time, so I don't know what's going on with the grease and stuff. That may be just other 4K cases in general and not just Stream Factory. Yeah, the Poltergeist 3 stuff was on YouTube. I'm not seeing Terrifier 2. It's 2.5 hours long. People would have to pay me a shit ton of money to see it. Plus, that's the film that my friend Michael Keane reviewed, used 3 still pictures, and got his video taken down for copyright and got a strike. So fuck Terrifier 2. Fuck it, number one, for that reason. Number two, it's a 2.5 hour slash film and a sequel to a film I didn't like. If I'm reviewing it, it'd have to be a shitload of money. What do you mean a video on my Blu-rays again? I don't know what you mean, Preminator. Didn't watch Masters of Horror TV shows, so I can't answer that question. Can't answer that question at all. Yeah, I don't give a shit about Terrifier 2. I don't give a rat's ass about Terrifier 2. Don't care. Ghostbusters Poltergeist crossover? Why? I mean, it's just them dealing with ghosts. I mean, you could say Ghostbusters 1 did that, where they're dealing with ghosts. Yeah, the Rambo films on Blu-ray right over here. The 50s By Snatchers, it's okay. I don't love it, but it's okay. Oh, I was going to mention this Friday at 9 p.m. Central, I will be on here doing a live stream with the guys at Dead Pit and Stuntman Mark, and it'll be my first time reacting to Evil Dead Rise. So it'll be a first time viewing commentary. So this Friday at 9 p.m. Central. So the Knife Gate, I'm not a fan of. I thought it was very boring. It was one of the more boring Johnny Depp films I've seen. And I'm not a fan of that director either. But I think the Ninth Gate is insanely boring. I remember when I first saw it back in the day, even before all the Roman Polanski stuff, I thought it was a fucking boring movie where like nothing happened for most of it. I know some stuff fell and collapsed. There was like a bad CGI effect. Yeah, I didn't think it was scary at all. I thought it was a good sleeping pill. Everyone got offended by the gore Terrifier 2. I just haven't seen a lot of uh, gore movies. Roman Polanski's a piece of crap person. Fuck Roman Polanski. Should be in jail with a dick in his mouth. Fuck Roman Polanski. I don't mind Leon the Professional. I don't mind the film. Oh, that's cool business affair. Wish you luck on that. Well, my favorite soda is Bell Yellow, but sometimes I drink Code Red just to have something different. But Mellow Yellow is my favorite. Well, I think his films suck as well, so I've never been a Roman Polanski fan. I think his films are completely overrated. I think the film he did with Harrison Ford is absolutely bore fest. Same with The Ninth Gate. He makes incredibly boring movies. Never been a Roman Polanski fan. I don't think he's made one movie worth a shit, in my opinion. Mr. Bean, I never watched Mr. Bean, so I have no feelings on it. Never watched Mr. Bean. Don't really care. Well, what did J.K. Rowling say that was so bad? And did J.K. Rowling uh, deal with underage people? I don't think so. So I think there's a difference there. And even like I said, I think Roman Polanski's films suck regardless. They're bore fests. They're boring as shit. I've never read James Cameron's Spider-Man treatment. Well, what are the actual quotes, Film Fanatic commentators? I need the actual quotes. Is Jim Carrey in your top 15 comedians? Maybe. Yeah, my PS3 still works. Have it right here. Actually, right over there. Yeah, it still works. How come? Uh, I didn't give a shit about the Flintstones, so wasn't disappointed by it. Like the Flintstones cartoon is okay, but yeah, Rosemary's Baby is boring as hell. Yeah, I don't care about Matt Walsh. I didn't mind that documentary he made, but the more I hear about him, the more I don't care about him. Yes, Bo. Yes, Jack Frost. My views of Beau is Afraid has not changed. Everything I said in that video, I still go with. I just, Bas- I guess I watched Master of the Universe over Flintstones. Dial Destiny, I think, looks like shit. Well, Uncle Bill's not watching Beau is Afraid anytime soon. It's a 3 hour movie. Maybe one day I'll watch it, but not anytime soon. Ryan DT, if you know it, then why'd you type it? Just saying. I know for a fact you'd rather watch Scooby Doo than watch the Flintstones. Okay, so if I knew, why'd you type it? Why'd you type it in the first place if you already know? I'm going to tell you something that you already know, so I don't need to tell you, but I'm going to tell you anyway because you already know. I know you already know this, and I know I don't need to because you already know this, but I'm going to type this anyway because you know this. No, nothing to be sorry about. It's just like you do that a lot, just curious about it. You like, I know you already know this, but I'm going to type something you already know. So it's just something I've noticed that you do a lot, Ryan DT. So I was just curious about it. Captain Ron is an okay movie. I don't mind the film. Well, I do confirm. Derek Roberts, I do confirm. Yeah, Premiere. I'm sure that was okay, Luis. If I may ask, are you male or female? If I may ask, are you talking about the John Woo bullet in the head? Hey, we all have different opinions. Like the guys that did it, I love to death. They like Friday the 13th Part 8. I do not like Friday the 13th Part 8. They do not like. They say the Freddy films don't hold up. I absolutely disagree. I think the Freddy films very much hold up, except Part 5 and the remake. They suck. So, well, that's okay, Luis. It's just I haven't had many male people say I'm sexy, but hey, whatever side you go with, it's fine with me. Straight, bi, gay, in between, under the sheets, in between, it's all fine with me. I'm not going to judge. Yeah, I like Mirror's Vows, Adraja. The ending I'm not big on though. Sexiest Man Alive magazines. I guess apparently when the status is low. Hello, Jose Gomez. Okay, that's cool, Louise. It's cool either way. It don't matter to me. Well, a lot of cinema is dead. That's true. That's true. But a lot of people like this stuff, so we're in the minority. We're in the minority. Gossip, never even heard of it. There would be floods all around the world from all the yeah. Yeah, I wish. Angry Panda, I wish. I wish that was the case. But how you doing, Angry Panda? Favorite kill from the Blob, probably the sink sequence where the guy just pulled down the sink. The mother of Jennifer Lopez. I never even heard of that. That's cool, Angry Panda. I appreciate that. No problem. I don't care if it's platonic, any tonic, drunk tonic. I don't care if someone's bi, gay, both, neither. I don't care if they like me as a friend or if they have a crush on me. It's not going to affect my opinion on you. The only reason they would put my opinion on you is if you were a jerk. If there's a guy that came up to me and said, "Hey, I have a crush on you," I'm like, "Cool, you got good taste." I'd be like, "That's cool. Are you a jerk?" No. Okay, cool. Let's have a drink and talk about movies. So I don't care as long as you're not hurting someone and being a jerk. Then it's all cool with me. Yeah, Blue Thunder. Yeah, turning. Yeah, I love Blue Thunder. So always love that film with Roy Scheider. Yeah, it is turned 40 because that was 1983. Always enjoyed Blue Thunder. Always a classic. Non-binary, yeah. I'm sorry, I don't believe in non-binary. I just don't. Or binary. Well, you want to be gay, straight, bi, that's fine. Male, female, fine, but binary, non-binary, I think that's get ridiculous at that point. Just my opinion. So I just don't buy it. I don't think that exists. Binary, non-binary, I don't think that's a real thing. I know they make it a thing, but I just don't buy it as a real thing. I just don't. I don't think it's a real thing that exists. I just don't. Controversial take, Hard Tart is a great movie. Well, I don't know why that would be controversial. To me, that makes perfect sense, but I know what you mean. Why people don't like the movie because they feel it's dumb, but I love it. Speed is a classic. I agree with that. One of my favorite 90s films. I love the film Speed. You should take some actual speed and maybe, experience it, but favorite shotgun usage in films? I mean, that's tough because there's a lot of movies that involve the shotgun. I guess Hard Target when he kicks the gas can and shoots the guy on a motorcycle and it blows up. So take care, Luis. Last Starfire is a classic. No, I know Arcade. It's fine. Cole from Mortal Kombat remake. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's a lame character because he was just boring, and that was boring, 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 boring movie. Boring as shit. It's boring as fuck. I was sent the cool. So yeah, again, the for people out there, no one's requested The Mother. I've never even heard of the film. This Friday, 9 p.m. Central Time on this YouTube channel. It will be a watch along with the guys from Dead Pit and Stemman Mark. The four of us will be watching Evil Dead Rise. It'll be my first time watching it, my first time reacting it since the film went on digital. I know Uncle Bill's going to be pissed because this is going to be his second time watching it. He hated the film. And uh, Wes, CT hasn't seen it yet. Stumman Mark, he might have seen it already. So it might be like two people who've seen it and two people like me who haven't seen it. So that'll be a fun bit of business. That'll be 9 p.m. Central Time this Friday, which is what date is that? Take care, Business of Fear. It will be the 19th. Yeah, the 19th. And then my birthday's May 25th. Yeah, I'm sure Evil Dead Rise will be a lot of fun, but at least it'll be fun watch it for the first time with some of the guys at Dead Pit. So what did you not enjoy about Evil Dead Rise? Let's talk about that because I need to know what I'm getting myself into. And for people to say, "Well, you'll never change your mind," I like Creed 3, but 9 p.m. Central Time this Friday. Again, 9 p.m. Central Time this Friday. Well, because to be honest, first met him on the when we were doing the X Files with Uncle Bill, and he's a nice guy, and we're becoming friends. So he's just a very comfortable guy to have on the stream. So he's a really good guy, very easygoing, very cool. So hey, he's one of those guys that seem very cool, very easygoing, and I'll have him on as many streams as he wants. David Dead Rises bad dialogue. I, I shame the I have the same birthday as Star Wars. Yeah, apparently so. Apparently so. Yeah, Stuntman Mark is a cool guy, so yeah, I have no issues with that. But let's see. See, I'm glad I'm doing this on my phone because the internet on my computer went out. But thankfully, This is why I have one of many reasons why I have my phone going. Because again, the damn computer on the internet went out, but the phone is more reliable. Sadly, go figure. But go figure. Jedizilla, I don't know who that is. Which Bruce? Bruce cursed out the guy. Don't know what guy. Never seen a Disney live action remake of one of the cartoon features? Well, you're not missing much. You're not really missing much, man. Oh, Bruce Campbell. I mean, even if you feel that way, yelling it in a theater is never going to be a good idea because they're just going to tell you to go piss off. If you actually going to sit there and, I don't know, have an actual conversation of, hey, they just yell, this film sucks, then yeah, people are going to knock you. They want to be there for a good time. It's never going to end well. You don't want to be made fun of. You don't want to be kicked out. And I'm sure it got a big applause when Bruce says something to the guy. I would bet money that when Bruce said that, the crowd applauded. And that's why Bruce did it, for the approval of the crowd, which makes sense. So I'm sure Evil Dead Rise does suck, but you know, what can you do? Everything I've heard about it sounds like it sucks. See, the goblins explain. Are you still in here? Did you explain? I've heard Bruce Campbell's a dick anyway, though. I've heard he's a complete utter dickhead. I've heard a lot of stories that he's a complete dickhead. No, I never saw The Devil Wears Prada. I mean, do I seem like the type of guy that would watch The Devil Wears Prada? I mean, do I seem like the type that would watch The Devil Wears Prada? Oh, okay. Didn't care if the characters live or die. So right where I'm right now, if that's it. Ah, so the characters, you didn't care if they lived or died. Is it they were annoying? They were irritating? Something else in between? The writer's strike, there's always a writer's strike. And there will always be a writer's strike. So I appreciate that, Bobby. But I would want someone on to actually be able to talk and get into the conversations and such. It just makes it more palatable for the stream. Uh, but I mean, here in the chat's perfectly fine, man. But thank you though. But I really appreciate your support, Bobby. I really do appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Invisible Man adaptations. Hollow Man #1, The Invisible Man from the 40s, 30s. I mean #2. Abbott and Costello meet the Invisible Man #3. The Invisible Man from a few years ago #4. And I can't remember the other ones after that, to be honest. Hollow Man 2 is near the bottom of the list. This Is Your Life, Rock. I didn't watch that. At least not the whole thing. I've only seen clips of it. I know nothing about the Scott Baio thing. Yeah, I've seen the Simpsons episode, Ryan. It was okay. The Chevy Chase one, yeah, that's low on the list. Just not much there. Well, people would say, well, there's not much to the characters in the first Evil Dead. I'm just playing devil's advocate for people like Dublin's Inc. is wrong. He's just a hater. Evil Dead Rise is the best horror film ever made. Transylvania seats 5,000. Call because Gobbers make a phone call to Gobbers saying how wrong he is. He just hates everything. He's talking about the characters, but not like the characters in the Evil Dead 1 is that interesting. So that's why people say, well, the characters in Evil Dead 1 is the same thing. What's the difference? No, I haven't gotten any other tier list requests. The last one, Van Damme, was the last one I got. I mean, Sly is my favorite action star, but I've heard he's a douchebag, which is too bad. Yeah, I love the Fleischer Superman cartoons. Yeah, that was my point. The sound like the girl from Aliens. Um, no one's requested a Dolph Lundgren or Bruce Willis or whatever tier list. I mean, if people want to send a request, no, I just heard like from all the ways he behaves and treats some people and stuff. This Fly's not the nicest guy. I know Uncle Bill was telling me a bit of that the other night or so. Actually, on his Dead Pit channel, the No News is Good News, I was talking about the Cliffhanger 2 news, and he brought up Stallone. And Ryan, nope, have not been requested that. I think Stallone hides it a lot. Yeah, sadly with a lot of people. But they do eat a piece of humble pie with that success. Dolph Lundgren's Punisher is my favorite Punisher film. Ryan, no, I would not watch any remake of a Serbian film, no matter what, because it's a Serbian film. Which would be weird that it's American film, but it's called a Serbian film. That'd be a bit weird, but still, no, I would not. Well, Stallone has no reason to be jealous of Dolph because Stallone had the more successful career, and Stallone was not battling cancer for 8 months. I didn't see the Invisible Man movies with Dee Wallace. Didn't see them. All it is for me is I enjoy a lot of the actors and such, and if I enjoy their films, it could go a long way. And every actor is known to be a dick in some way, shape, or form, or most actors, unless they're sickos like Roman Polanski or Victor Salva. Yeah, but Dolph also came back for Expendables 2 and 3 and Creed 2, so must not have been that bad to come back, that many times. And Expendables 4 as well. So, granted, money helped too, but if it was that bad, I mean, he probably would not have come back because he had still a slate of direct-to-video films to keep him busy. Kevin Spacey, yeah, I can see what you mean. But Spielberg mom, I'll go with Dee Wallace. Yeah, I mean, it was such. Like I said, there's not. I don't know what more I can say. Dolph, cancer for 8 years. 8 months or 8 years. I forget now. I think 8 years or 8 months. I think it was 8 years. Not much I can say. Thank you, Mr. Cool. I appreciate it, man. Well, a lot of people didn't get along with Stallone. Why do you think Stallone didn't work with a lot of bid directors? Because they didn't want to work with Stallone. You don't have Stallone working with James Cameron. You didn't have Stallone working with Tony Scott. Once in a while, like a Richard Donner, and I don't think they got along the best. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't with Assassins. He likes to rewrite strips to fit his own verbiage. Uh, some got along. I think the director of Tango and Cash has good things to say about him, but on the flip side, I'm sure people thought Stallone was full of himself in Cobra, among other folks. Well, I would guess the original has more charm to the characters than these new ones because they don't know how to make characters charming in new movies. They're just annoying douchebags. Because a lot of the new generation are annoying. Not all, but a lot are seem to be annoying douches in the new generation. Not saying all, saying a lot though. Well, yeah, James Cameron wrote Rambo 2, and then Stallone wrote it, and then that's where James Cameron wrote that thing. Well, I wrote all the action, and Stallone wrote all the politics. So there's already sniping back and forth. Well, I wrote all the action, but Stallone put all the politics in. So there you go. What can you do? What can you do with a Klondike bar? Sorry if you wonder why I'm pausing, just looking at the chat to see any questions or such. I don't care about the Stallone reality show. I don't care about Stallone's daughters. I don't give a shit what his daughters do. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck what her daughters do. Don't give a shit. Didn't see the best man. No, I don't think Dale needed to be a killer. You just need 3 films and end it. That's it. Make no more. End it with 3 and move on. But hey, they made a lot of money by not doing that. So what do I know? Stream 6 made a lot of money. People love it. Some people say it's the best, one of the best of the franchise. Whatever. Uh, I like Halloween 3. Friday the Part 5. No, I would not say it's underrated. Halloween 3 a little bit, yeah. Friday 13 Part 5, no. I barely remember the Simpsons episode that was a parody of 24. I know nothing about the Marilyn Manson stuff, so I can't comment. I know nothing about it. Amnesia, never heard of the film. Neil Punk actually would not have minded that. Give more motivation to David Arquette's character, build his character up a bit more. I would not have minded that at all, Neil Punk. I actually think that would have been better. That's just me, though. At least in the long run. Well, I don't really care to see it, Gary Blow. I know nothing about it. I don't really care to see the film. Hmm. The Sadness, never even heard of it. Don't know what The Sadness is. It's the Amber Heard's career. Buffy reboot. What Buffy reboot? Are they they'll probably reboot Buffy someday. I'm sure they will. What they fucking do, I don't care. I wouldn't watch it. Let's see. Let's not caught with the questions. So I guess other than See if there's anything else. More diverse or whoop-de-doo, I don't care. Young Again, never heard of it. Halloween 5, I still think sucks ass. Cobra Kai, don't care about. I honestly don't. I think 2 Karate films is all you needed. I reviewed Stallone's director's cut Rocky 4. I reviewed the. Didn't care for it. I reviewed it though. Yeah, I reviewed Stallone's director's cut Rocky 4. The review's on the channel. I'll probably do a birthday stream. I guess I will. I don't know what time, but sure. Better Call Saul I saw a few episodes. I wasn't that impressed. Prefer Breaking Bad. Never used TikTok, so no. I've never used TikTok ever in my life, and I don't know what the point of it is. What's the point of doing TikTok? Fuck TikTok. I don't give a shit about TikTok. TikTok are fucking bullshit. Fucking TikTok. TikTok your fingers up my ass, please, and pull out the stick out of it and throw it in their face. Well, yeah, that person was an idiot neopunk. Obviously, they must have thought, yeah, I don't know how I'm part of the TikTok generation when I'm almost 40, but dishonesty. Yeah, I said I'm doing a stream this Friday at 9 p.m. Central Time. My first time viewing of Evil Dead Rise with the guys from Dead Pit and with Stum and Mark. I think Uncle Bill has already seen the film, and I think Mark has already seen it. I haven't seen it. I'll be on here 9 p.m. Central this Friday, and it'll be a first time viewing. So, Nurse Betty didn't see it. Well, fuck TikTok. Ain't worth shit. It can suck my balls. But I'm gonna end it here. We're almost 3 hours. Thanks for watching, guys. It was fun to have Effrey on for a bit, for about 2 hours. So I don't know what the next stream will be. Maybe Thursday. Maybe Thursday I'll be here with Stump and Mark, and we'll talk about Tremors 2. Maybe. I don't know if I'll have time this week. I might not be able to. If not, then I know for sure Friday, no matter what, we'll be doing the Evil Dead Rise first view watch along. Watch along on Evil Dead Rise. But either way, have a good night. Take care. And we will see you guys later. Bye bye. Thanks all for watching. Take care.